Welcome to the Samwell B12 Experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Watching Samwell B Experience.
Hey, what's going, everybody? What's going on? Here we are Sunday afternoon. It's an early game today, so we're about to get started with the Leafs and the Sabres, a battle of the QEW. This is going to be a fun one. Gonna be a great one. Of course, the Sabres struggling, trying to get things going with an 11-15-4 record. The Maple Leafs coming off of a loss last night. They're 18-10-2. They are trying to turn it around. We see some changes come in the lineup tonight, so we're going to go over that in just a minute. But welcome in. Hey, you Triton, how's it going? Floyd, what's going on? Caleb, hello. Mr. Benjamin. Oh, Triton already. Getting that freeze. There we go. What's up, Ben? What's up, Scott? How's it going? Marshall, what's up? Welcome in. Caleb and Phil. Phil, how's it going? Yeah, it's an early one. Victoria, hello there. Guy, what's shaking? Murph, hello. Go Sabres. Murph, what's up? Hey, Alexander, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to the channel. John, how's it going? Good to see you, John. Floyd and everybody, welcome in. Brian, wonder if Domi will score this year. That's a great question, Brian. Bradley, what's up? How's it going? Welcome in, everyone. Fear, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. All right, let's get to the lineups here tonight for the Sabres. They are throwing at us. We got Jay Patrika, Tage Thompson, and Alex Tuck. We got Zach Benson with Yuri Kulich and Dylan Cousins. And I wonder how long Dylan Cousins is going to remain a Sabre. Primus, what's going on? Welcome in. We got Greenway with Ryan McLeod and Jason Zucker. Meliston with Peyton Krebs and Nick Abe Kubel. On the D side, Ryan Johnson with Bowen Byram. Matthias Samuelson with Owen Power and Dennis Gilbert with Connor Clifton. And Optimus Rhyme is in the house. James Reimer expected to get the start here for the Sabres. Now, the Sabres do have some injuries. Rasmus Dahlin is out. Sam Lafferty also out. B. Disney, how's it going? Welcome in. Now, here is the new look line for the Maple Leafs tonight. And by the way, as you're coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Duke, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, we got Matty Nyes going to be with Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. Max Pacioretty, John Tavares, Willie Nylander. And then a new formed third line, Bobby McMahon. Bobby Mack is back with Domi and Nicky Robertson. Robertson in, McMahon in, Domi in. Lawrence, Duar, and Ryan Reeves. Duar is okay after taking that cross-check to kind of the head yesterday, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later. On the D side for the Leafs, Morgan Riley with Ekman Larson. We got Jake McCabe with Chris Tanev, Simon Benoit with Philip Myers, and the Beast is back. And I'm not talking about Brock Lesnar. We're talking about Dennis Hildeby, the Hilda Beast, in the house tonight. Going to guard those pipes. Holmberg, Minton, and Connor Timmins, all healthy scratches. Well, this is going to be a fun lineup. The Leafs looking for some redemption tonight, or should I say this afternoon. Those are the lineups. We are going to see the Sabres, who are just an abysmal 1-6-3 in their last 10. Hey, Darcy, what's going on? The Maple Leafs, who were 8-7 wins over their last 10, have now dropped to just 6-4-0. Their two recent wins coming against Anaheim and New Jersey. Of course, losses to Detroit, Pittsburgh, and Washington. So will the Leafs turn it around? We're going to have to wait and see. Of course, interesting change of events just the other night with Anthony Stolarz with the lower body injury. He is now officially on the IR. Stolarz is out, and we probably won't see him till next weekend or the following week at the earliest. He's definitely ruled out, obviously, yesterday, today, and their next game. So it's unfortunate news that Stolarz is out, but Hildeby, he's going to get a test tonight, and Joseph Wall, he is going to continue to play. So it's going to be an interesting week nonetheless. Lala's Place, what's going on? Noah's Ark, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. This is an early game, and it is going to be a fun game. How do these two teams compare? Well, the power play, Toronto has the advantage. They're sitting 19th in the league. Buffalo is way back in 30th. On the power play, Toronto is 7th in the league. Buffalo way back at 17th. However, as we've seen, just because of their league positions doesn't necessarily mean they're going to shine tonight. We saw this against the Ducks. The Leafs should have dominated special teams, and they did not. We'll have to see how the officials are going to be calling this one. Gretchen, how's it going? Simon, welcome up. Hudson scored. It's about time Hudson scores. So Hudson's been dancing all over the ice, so Simon, I'm happy he's finally starting to produce for you. In the face-off circle, 4th overall in the league are the Leafs. 21st are the Sabres. So again, the Leafs had the advantage there. Goals for, goals against, Leafs are 22nd and 5th, where the Sabres are 20th and 26th. So in every category, Toronto is statistically a better team. Now they've been tinkering with the lineup, trying to find that chemistry, battling through the injuries with Hildebeest, and Hildebeest is a little bit of a wild card because we don't know exactly which version of the Hildebeest is going to come into town, who's he's going to be and how he's going to be here today. But I expect he's going to put on a great show. Todd, what's up? I am fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And again, hope it's been a great week as we go towards the holidays. For those that are starting to travel next week, we hope you have very, very safe travels in your getaways. Hates these cats need the help of the Sabres. You know what, Gretchen, that was tough. The Panthers getting smoked by the Calgary Flames. And talking about Calgary Flames, Antonio, how's it going? We talked a couple of games ago about the rumors of Nazem Kadri coming back to Toronto, and a lot of us said, you know what? No, he's not the same Kadri. Well, Kadri this week, 2 highlight reel goals, unbelievable. One of them, the little jump over spinorama, and then the huge dangle late last night. If you haven't seen them, we have them as shorts posted on the channel. You need to go check them out. They are crazy. Number 1, Zach Hyman fan, what's going on? Did you see? No, I did not get home till really late last night. So we did not get a chance to see any hockey last night. Just a couple of highlights going on that we saw this morning. So no, I didn't get a chance to see the Oiler game last night. But what I'm excited to see here tonight is how the clicking is going to start going. Matthews now has 4 points in his last 5 games. I want to see that continue. Nylander, 2 goals in his last 5 games. He's been hot. Want to see him to continue that. And of course, Mitch Marner is playing at a different level. 3 assists in his last 5. He continues to put points on the board. He is absolutely insane what Marner's doing right now. Kadri was a highlight. Yeah, Darcy. You know, it's funny. Every time we give a player a hard time on this channel, every time we really kind of dip into somebody, they seem to go off and up their performance. It's a total coincidence, but it's so much fun to watch. It is really, really cool. Now, some housekeeping rules. If this is your first stream with us, if you're joining us for the very first time, we want you to have some fun. We want everybody to have some fun. So we ask that we keep the chat respectful. If you want to trash talk, absolutely go right ahead. Just keep it respectful and keep it creative. If you're a Sabres fan and you want to trash the Leafs, let's hear it. If you're a Leafs fan and you want to trash talk the Sabres, go right ahead. Just creativity and respect is all we ask. Ryan, how's it going? We'd like to sleep. Welcome in. Now, you're also going to earn points for being in the chat. You can check your points at any time by doing !points, and that will tell you what you have. Then you're able to redeem your points as it goes along. As the stream goes along, you can redeem those points to bring Leaf graphics, Sabres graphics, all kinds of other graphics up on the screen. Now, the one other thing we have to address is the red light player of the game. Who is it going to be? Which Leaf is it going to be? And what it means is when we give the player the red light player of the game, if that player scores, we light the lamp in honor of that player. So I've been going up and down the lineup, and we've been really spreading it around. And tonight, I kind of want to get this third line going. I want us to will this third line using the power of positivity. So we're going to go with a third line key member tonight. Bobby McMahon. We're going to go with Bobby Mack. He's going to be this game's red light player of the game. So if Bobby McMahon scores, we're going to hit the lamp for him tonight. Jordan, what's going on? Welcome in. Even the Leaf fans feel bad for Buffalo fans. That's funny. Scott, we picked Nyes so many times, so we got to spread around the love. But Nyes will get it again very, very soon. Oilers beat the Golden Knights 6-3. Finally, somebody beating the Golden Knights. The Golden Knights, oh, they drive me nuts, that team. I am not a Knights fan at all. Somehow they find ways to win. And by the way, the Golden Knights, the least penalized team in the National Hockey League. However, one of the dirtiest. So not quite sure how that goes. Of course, this week has not been without its controversy from the officials. A lot of calls that fans aren't happy with across the NHL. And there's a lot of challenges continuing to happen. So hopefully that doesn't boil over into today's game. Arnold, how's it going? Go Leafs go. Love seeing the Go Leafs go. Feel free to drop those in all night long. Golden Knights are, yeah, Darcy, they certainly are. Jim, what's going on? Let's win this game, Toronto. That's right. Let's do it. Let's get this going. Of course, Leaf fans, thank you for being here. Just remember, hit that thumbs up for us. Now, there is something I do want to address. Rich, how's it going? But I'm going to wait because there were some comments made earlier that I want to address, but I'm going to wait a little bit because I don't want to start us off on that. But stick around, and there's definitely have some words to say a little bit later. Just kind of teasing you with that now. But we're getting ready. The players are on the ice. We're getting set. We're waiting for this game to get going. We're waiting for the Leafs to kind of take advantage of this Sabres team, if you will. And this Sabres team, with the struggles they've had, they're ripe for the picking. The Ducks should have been there. They were there. It was a tough game. We struggled. You know, Detroit, tough game last night. Detroit's bouncing back. Detroit is working hard to improve their own standings. And the Leafs just couldn't get it done. But tonight is a whole different story. The Buffalo Sabres, 26 points, second last in the East. We got to find a way. We can't keep losing to these bottom feeder teams. Toronto needs to find a way of shutting the door. And Hildeby is going to be a big piece of that. But Hildeby is only as good as the last man on defense, meaning the defense has to be strong. The defense has to keep the pucks away from the front of the net. They have to keep the bodies away from the front of the net. So my keys for tonight's game for the Maple Leafs, number one, defensive zone effort. Keep being aggressive on the puck carriers. Move guys and bodies out from the front of the net. That is going to be huge. Key number two for Toronto, and it kind of comes out of that, you got to keep skating. We've seen this time and time again where the Leafs kind of drop down to a lower gear and they're just kind of cruising around. No, keep it in a high gear. Keep your feet moving. You got to keep that pumping. If you play solid in your own zone, keep the puck away from the net, you move your feet, what's going to happen is you're going to open yourself up for chances. And of course, the third key for tonight's game, and again, it's more of the defensive end, comes on the penalty kill. The Leafs, they've struggled a little bit as of late on that penalty kill. They got to get that puck out. And how do they do that? Again, it's about being aggressive, getting up on those players, forcing them to make a move instead of letting them kind of do what they want. Do you see the Sabres as a trade target for the Leafs? Why do you think Tage Thompson has been struggling? So, Rich, I'm a huge Tage Thompson fan. Huge. I'm always weary when it comes to conversations about interconference trading because you never know when someone's going to come back to bite you. However, I don't think Buffalo is so far back right now. I don't think we have to be worried about them coming up and getting into a playoff position and and giving us a challenge. Don't really see that being the case. Now, the problem with Tage Thompson, he's a big dollar player. If they could make the dollar and cents work, would I love to have Tage Thompson in a Maple Leaf uniform? 1,000%. This guy, he's a big body. What I think he's listed at 6'5", something like that. He's huge. He's absolutely huge. I think, let me see here, 6'6", 220 pounds. You could put that in our lineup all day long, but it's money, 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 money. How do you make that work? John, how's it going? 73X Oiler to Leafs cheap. It would be interesting. But I'm excited about that notion when you talk about Tage Thompson. I'm excited to watch him here today. Tage Thompson is a bright spot for the Buffalo Sabres. I know they're not clicking right now. He can't do it all on his own, but that would be unbelievable. Unbelievable. Could you imagine Tage Thompson playing with an Austin Matthews, Tage Thompson playing with a Mitch Marner and a John Tavares? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's just crazy, the possibilities. Scott, how's it going? Brendan Saad. That's an interesting pick. Brendan Saad, again, starting to get a little seasoned, if you will, but he has that grit. He's got puck movement. I like Brendan Saad a lot, but I wonder if his time has passed, right? I wonder if his time has passed. I don't recall offhand what his contract looks like. I'd have to take a look. But that would be another interesting one for sure. Thomas, what's going on? Oilers turned it around last year. They did. They absolutely did. The Oilers went on that streak. What was it, like 21 games or something like that? I mean, that was a crazy streak the Oilers went on. I don't see the Sabres doing something like that. Not going to be the team to turn around. But that was a crazy run that the Oilers went through. Scott, he'll get his time. That's for sure. I just don't think it's yet. Part of me wonders, are we showcasing Hildeby? Are we bringing Hildeby in to kind of, again, get him a good start, get the name out there, get some teams interested? Could he be a potential trade target? I think he's going to be the future. Obviously, with Stolarz and Wall, they are the now. Hildeby is not going to have a chance this year or next year to get in here in a starting role. So will he be on the move? It's going to be interesting to watch and pay attention to. Buffalo and Seattle need to make huge trades. Yeah, there's a lot of these teams that have players could make some moves, but we'll have to see. I don't think, Toronto's in one of those financial positions, and they got a lot of young talent. You don't want to see them throwing away some of that young talent for a bad move. It obviously has to make financial sense. So we'll see what they're going to do. Theo, Sam Eagle, what's going on? Welcome in, the Devils fan. I don't mind the Devils, actually. Devils, boy, oh boy, are they looking good right now, sitting second place just behind the Washington Capitals, 1 point behind. Devils certainly looking good. All right, they're going to their last commercial break. Then we're going to be getting this game going. Again, it's the Leafs and the Sabres. Hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already shared out the stream, do me a favor, hit that share stream out. Holy moly, I'm excited. I can't wait. Breathe, Sam, breathe. Just breathe. It's the Buffalo Sabres. It's not like we're playing the Florida Panthers or the Boston Bruins. It's the Buffalo Sabres. But anytime the Leafs and the Sabres get together, it's crazy. And if you're in Toronto, if you live in the GTA, you know Buffalo is only 2 hours away. The tickets for Buffalo are reasonable. And you probably, like me, have thought about, hey, do we make the trek? Do we make the drive, cross the border, go in and catch the Sabres live? I mean, 5 o'clock isn't bad. The game, 5 o'clock, what is it, over by 7:30, 8 o'clock? You're back across the border and home by 10, 10:30, 11. Absolutely doable. We thought about it, but didn't pull the trigger this time. Gordon, how's it going? Welcome in. Devils want to move Taylor Hall. John, Taylor Hall is one of those inconsistent players. You never really know which Taylor Hall is going to show up. Lots of Sabre fans in Hamilton. Abs Thomas, absolutely, right? It's a great way because Hamilton, you're even closer. What is it from Hamilton to Buffalo is probably only an hour 15, right? It's a lot closer than Toronto. Son-in-law's at the game. There you go. Nice, Gordon. Hopefully with some good seats. Hopefully going to see the Leafs take this one home. Now, I do want to say before this game gets started, we are on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. If you're not following us on all social media platforms, go ahead, give us a follow. We appreciate it. But we have you covered. We're trying to bring as much hockey as we can. But yes, we will not be here every single game, but we will be here as many games as we possibly can be. Weather sucks. That's true, Gordon. Yeah, it's tough. I think it's freezing rain outside right now. So you got to be careful with that weather. You never know. Would you like to see Edmonton-Toronto final? If you do, good luck because Toronto can't make it past the first round. Well, they made it to the second round a couple of years back. I think they're going to do it again this year. And actually, it looks like we got a change. Looks like Devin Levi. Looks like the starters are updated. We're going to see Levi coming in and getting the start here for the Sabres. So just like that, Devin Levi going to get it, and he's going to be going against Hildeby. Hildeby's 1-1. Levi is 2-5. All right, let's get ready. They're not going to give us the anthems. So let's get set and play some hockey. Go Leafs, go. It's about that time. We're going to get all of our widgets updated here. Everything's going to slowly make its way and pop up. And of course, there's going to be a lot on the screen. To my immediate side over here is going to be all the shots on goals and where you see them. Down below diagonally here is going to be where the puck is moving. And on the far side is going to be who's on the ice and what those players' stat lines are. Of course, it does take a little bit of time for it to pop up and get going. Austin Matthews, the top line, going to get the start here for the Maple Leafs. Let's get it going. Welcome in, everybody. Enjoy the game. This is going to be a doozy. Marner, Matthews, the top two stars who've been lighting it up every game. It's weird the Leafs game is starting. Usually games. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock Eastern time here. It's a weird start time. But let's go. And I'm talking about going across the border. This one is actually in Toronto. I talk about going across the border. We've thought about it for past games, but this one is in Toronto. I just wanted to be clear. And here we go. Game on. Let's play. Leafs with the first puck. Gonna move this around. McCabe, long pass up the middle. That's gonna go past everybody in the corner. Samuelson trying to get it. Sabres gonna work it around. McCabe pinching up. He keeps this one in. Far side. Toronto going to flip it in the corner. Nye's trying to get there, but Thompson is going to tip it past him. Sabres going to flip this one out to the neutral zone. Tuck is going to move it ahead. They got to back up a little bit here. Now it's Samuelson sending this one in, and we got an interference penalty right away, 30 seconds in. Chuck, what's going on? Phil, how's it going? I'm loving this time slot for the Leafs. It's 9:15. There you go, Phil. So Chris Tanev is going to get an interference call as Zach Benson and Chris Tanev battling down the ice.
The Buffalo power play. One for its
So here we go, 30 seconds in, the Sabres with the man advantage. That didn't take long. RK, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Got the Baileys going today to cheer for the Leafs. Today we got the Gatorade going. Here comes the Sabres walking out in front, and here's a nice stop.
By Hildeby.
A lot of room down there for Benson.
Hildeby's got to be sharp. He's going to be tested.
On the power play.
Yeah, that was a bad call. Hard to call that with two players battling down the ice. I mean, no doubt it was interference, but to call that 30 seconds into the game, ouch.
As an offensive player, you take your chances. Give me that 2 or 3 times.
So Thompson going to come in and take this draw.
Rasmus Dahlin, we mentioned the Sabres captain
One
is
goal in
out
the first
again.
10 minutes. David, hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Off the draw, Sabres going to win it, sending it around back to the point. Byram moving this one up, down low, cycled around behind the net. Sabres setting it up, looking for the cross ice pass. It's not there. They're going to work it around far side to Peterka. Back to the line. Here's a long shot. Hildeby makes the save. Rebound. They go up high, but it sails over the net. Peterka back. He's going to go across to Thompson. Here's a snap, and they score! Buffalo! Quinn! Quinn is going to get the goal. Wow, Quinn is going to get the goal, and just like that, the Sabres take the lead on the power play. Working it across, Thompson, a little tip, gets this one in front. No, I don't think he actually tipped the pass. From the other angle, it looked like he did. It comes over, and a nice shot from the face-off dot. Just goes up and over the shoulder of Hildeby. Now, come on, Hildeby is so big, he shouldn't be giving up those goals over his shoulder. But nonetheless, 1-0 Buffalo out of the gate, just a minute and 3 seconds in. Wow.
And so the Sabres springs to life. Both these teams flew in last night. Devin Levi, the Sabres goaltender,
I'm shocked.
was here last night. They brought him up from Rochester.
Here comes Toronto. Nylander bringing this one in. He's going to give it away just in over the line. Here we go again. That's right. Here we go again. Sabres moving this one down. Stopped at the blue line. Here they come right back in, driving towards the net. Hildeby closing that door. Hildebeest versus Wild Beast. Starts in favor of the Woolly Ones. Just coming around down on the side. Back in the Leaf zone, they're going to play this one ahead. So it goes to Quinn from Peterka and Byram. Buffalo down behind the net. And I got to say, the Buffalo Sabres goaltender, Levi, seeing him come into frame now, his pads, like the old school brown pads that a lot of guys wear. Luna, how's it going? Sam, welcome in. Literally at the exact same time you play Buffalo's goal horn. The Buffalo Bills scored a touchdown. There you go. Let's go Bills. You got this, Buffalo Sabres, mark my words. You will pay. Alexander, that's awesome. So Hildeby's going to hang on to this one. We are going to get a stop, but the Sabres are really moving. Sabres are moving their feet here early. And again, Toronto caught a little flat foot. Now, I know, I get it. Back-to-back nights, but that's not an excuse. They got to come out. They got to move those feet. They got to keep the feet going.
Would want to make that save. You would expect him to make that save.
Jack Quinn picked 8th overall by Buffalo in 2020.
I like the old school goalie pillows. They look great. Here they come again. Shot right on. Hildeby's going to stop it. Oh my goodness, unbelievable. Good effort by the Sabres. Sabres have come out, they're moving the puck, they got the power play, and they took advantage. We talked about the Leafs needing to get up and be aggressive on the puck carrier on that penalty kill. They did not, and the Sabres made them pay. This coming around, here they come again. Sabres in, shot, that one's going to go wide. This down around in the corner. Buffalo walking right up. Little passing across. Where's the defense? Somebody check the lost and found, because the Buffalo Sabres are walking around the Leafs zone. The Leafs are just watching. Wow. This is exactly what I was talking about in the opening, how Toronto needs to find that defense. Triton coming in with the $2.99 super chat. Thank you, Triton. Leaf fans, please head to the TTC now. Triton's calling it a minute and a half, 2.5 into this game. That's awesome. Here comes Matthews. Matthews going to bring it in, leaving it for Nyes. Nyes putting it forward. Picked up by Buffalo. Thank you, Triton, again very much. Here comes the Sabres again. Bringing it in the slot with a shot. They score again. Oh, goodness. Unbelievable. The Sabres taking it home again. The Leafs are flat foot. It's Alex Tuch. Alex Tuch. Tage Thompson gets this one started up, moving it ahead. Benson, a nice pass over to Tuch, and he buries it. Oh, this is a bad start. A great little pass from Thompson to Benson. Benson across and a shot over the glove hand of the beast. 2 shots up by Hildeby on his knees for both these goals. Yikes. 2-0, just under 3 minutes into this hockey game. Leafs find themselves in a hole. Both those goals are standard NHL saves. I don't disagree with you at all. Here's Tavares. He's going to back this one in. Going to turn it over. Can't get it to Pacioretty. No stranger to danger. What's up? I'm done. 3 minutes in. I'm done. Here they come again. A shot's going to go wide. Buffalo working this one around. Can the coaching staff take the concrete out of the Leafs' boots? They're just not moving at all. Long pass up to Nylander. He's going to skate ahead to pick this one up. Willie around behind the net. Willie looking. Levi guarding the post. Willie still with it. Going to send it up through the slot. Tavares got a piece, but not much of it. Ulysses, welcome in. $6.99 super chat. Thank you, Ulysses. Christmas countdown. Polar Bear chat. Welcome in. Let's get that holiday countdown started. It's going to be here before we know it. Bobby McMahon going to flip this one in. High stick. It's whistled off or waved off. Bobby McMahon coming in. McLeod pulled him down. He got back up. Over to Domi. Back to Bobby Mack. Pulls it to the front of the net. Domi going to trip up his man, and here come the Sabres again. Going to flip this one down in the corner. McLeod going after it. Myers going to tip this ahead. There's a hog tie and takedown, and we got a penalty coming up to the Buffalo Sabres. McLeod is going to go for wrapping his arms around the Leaf player and pulling him off his feet. I think it was Nicky Robertson that got hauled down there. So now Toronto's going to get their opportunity. 2 minutes for holding. So it was Nick Robertson kind of gets the arm around the top of the chest, hauled down from behind. So the Leafs on this power play. What do the Leafs have to do on this power play? They got to move the puck. They got to use their defense for shots. Let's not put everything to Matthews. Buffalo off the draw. They're going to send this all the way down. Marner going to knock it down. Jesse, how's it going? Been bad all year in this interview. He had no confidence. He said he's been bad. He needs to work on things. He wasn't good there, that's for sure. Jonathan, how's it going? All right, we got one defense on here. Riley playing defense. Nylander can't move it in. And here comes the Sabres. Back the other way. Here's a long shot. Hildeby going to take it in the wickets. And he's going to hang on as Alex Tuch getting a short-handed chance. The Leafs, just another turnover. Yikes. They have to score. They do. Henry, what's going on? We need a goal. We need this goal. Constellation Leafs might be bad, but they are not the Habs. Absolutely. Toronto's got to use the speed. They have to skate. We're not seeing that. Off the draw, this is coming around. Marner going to bring it up behind the net. He's going to set up here. Start to drop it off to Riley. Riley, long pass ahead. Marner going to carry this one in over to Tavares. Tavares down to Marner, around to Matthews. Matthews cycling it back up to Riley at the point. He's going to go cross ice. Over to, oh, the pass to Tavares gets blocked and it comes out. Here's Marner, a nice little move. He's going to bring it right back in. Tavares to Matthews. Matthews dropping it to Nylander. Nylander putting this one over in the half boards to Marner. Back to Nylander. Back to Marner off the skate to his stick. Here's a shot right in front. It's blocked. Riley going to knock this one down. Riley to Tavares to Riley. Back to the point. Somebody shoot the puck. Here's Willie putting it back. A little slap pass to Marner to Nylander. Somebody shoot. Here's Riley with a shot and it hits Tavares in front. Oh my goodness. The Leafs can't get anything through. Rube is going to lose his mind. That is for sure. Hey, Hayden, what's going on? Welcome in.
Gets it back center and just
Holy moly. They have to get this going. This is just ugly. Domi going to bring this one in now. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Down around in the corner. Oh, my goodness. 7 shots for the Sabres. None for Toronto. Here's Willie. Willie with the shot. It's coming to the side. Matt, what's going on? Here's a shot in front from Pacioretty. He takes a shot from behind, kind of falls on the side of Levi, and Levi going to come away with it. 2-0 for the good guys. Matt's going for the Buffalo Sabres. His name is Swiss cheese. That's awesome. That is very funny. Dave, how's it going? Welcome in. Is Toronto going to help the Sabres break the 9-game skid? I hope not. I hope not. I hope they keep pushing this one. Holy moly. All right. We got 6 seconds to go. Dallas, how's it going? Welcome in. It must be a typo. Somebody get the whiteout. Off the draw, trying to get it to McCabe. McCabe sliding this one across. Here's a shot from Ekman-Larsson in front. 1 whack, 2 whacks. And Levi keeps that pad kicked out and able to hold this one down. In the corner, Sabres. Owen Power, he's going to carry this one away. Penalty has expired. We're back to 5-on-5 even strength hockey. This one is going to be dumped in the corner, and that's going to be a whistle on an icing call. Luna, we're going with Bobby Mack tonight. Bobby McMahon is going to be our red light player of the game. As you are coming in again, thank you so much. Remember, you do hit that thumbs up button for us. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, help us out. Hit that subscribe. We do appreciate it. Holy moly, Levi just coming down with that right pad. 2 unbelievable stops. Matthews off the draw, going to lose that one. Comes around to Power. Toronto going to keep this one in. Tanev coming down low. Tried to feed it in front for Nyes. Couldn't. Just kind of left the puck there. Nyes can't get it. Power is going to get it all the way down, around, and out. Back through the other side. Marner going to tip this one in. The race is on. Power going in the corner. He's got it in the side. This one going to come free. Here's a long pass across. Buffalo on the move. Sabres across the red line. They're going to dump this one in. Hill to be out to set it up. He's going to give this over to Morgan Riley. Riley going to start to carry. Riley up to Lawrence. Lawrence going to flip this one in. Kind of hit behind Reeves. Lawrence going to chase this one in. Reeves coming in on the forecheck. Here comes Connor Dewar. He's a little late to the party, but he's going to come in with a hit as the Sabres sending this one all the way down the ice. Hildeby going to chip this over to Reeves. Reeves playing it around behind his back. Leafs getting it out and all the way down to the Sabres end. Gilbert going to pass it around. Sabres looking to move this one back across. Here's Tuck going to flip it back over. And Tage Thompson carrying this one in. Big battles going on all over the ice. Reeves coming in with a hit to Thompson. Dewar going to feed this one across to Lawrence. He's got to go get it. Knocks it deep in the zone. And these guys are all going to change up. Favors with the puck. They're going to look to set it up in their own end. And here they come. Sabres bringing it in down low in the Leafs zone. Leafs going to pick it up. Coming over to Bobby McMahon. Bobby Mack. He's going to get hit right at center ice. Played the puck in, but not deep. Sabres turning in, bringing it right back. Here they come into the Leafs zone. Trying to work this one in is Kulich. Can't do it, and it's picked up by Jake McCabe. McCabe going to pass it up to Domi. Domi bringing this one in. A little move at the line. Bobby Mack had to be careful not to go offside. Pass across to Zucker. He's going to play this one in, and everybody's going to go change up. Hildeby coming up to stop this one. Morgan Riley playing this ahead. Let's go. Tavares, his pass is knocked down. Sabres going to bring it right back into the Leaf zone, far side of the ice. Stopping, making a move here. Power going to play it in. They got to get going. Leafs, this is going to be a long game, Leafs fans, if they keep up like this. Puck coming in the middle. Pacioretty to Nylander. Nylander's pass up for Tavares to spring him. That one can't connect. He can't receive it. Here come the Sabres tipping it right in, and Hildeby is going to make the stop, and he gets a huge snow job right there in front. Wow. And they're going to go to commercial break as the Sabres have a 2-0 lead to start this game. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. I did want to address something. I know there were some people making some comments earlier in the chat. you know, I do want to say I'm here. I'm doing everything I can. Hey, Prep, how's it going? I'm here bringing you all kinds of hockey coverage, not just Leafs, but all kinds of games. I bust my butt to bring you the type of coverage we do and everything we do. A lot of you have no idea how much time it takes before a stream even goes live. So we try and bring as much as we can. We did 222 hockey shows last season, and we're trying to match that again this season. But there are going to be days where we have commitments, we have family time, we have holidays, and we have vacations. So while I appreciate y'all, and there's no other way I'd love to spend my time than sitting here and covering hockey with you, seeing comments saying Sam's missing games and he doesn't care and he only wants subscribers, he's not into it, really bothers me because I put all my energy into this channel and into doing these streams. And if you don't like what I do, or if I miss a game because I'm sick, or I have a commitment, or I'm doing a charity event, or I'm on vacation, then please go watch elsewhere. If you want to be here and you want to enjoy the channel with us, we welcome you. We want to have you. Yes, we want to build the channel and grow. I am not getting paid by the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm not getting paid by the National Hockey League. I'm not getting paid by anybody except for the few kind people that like to donate and support the channel. There's a lot of expenses that go along with this, which is where all the channel memberships and all the donations go towards. So for those that have comments about this being a part-time gig, it is a part-time thing. This is a hobby, and we have fun doing it. So if it's not for you, please see the virtual door and don't let it hit you on the way out. For everybody else, thank you for being here. We want to be a positive channel. We want to have fun. So if you don't like what I do, please go elsewhere. This is coming around off the draw, back from commercial break. Benoit going to play this one in the corner. Going to chip this to the line. Nylander going to pick this one up. Willie going to play this one across. Tavares in over the line. Tavares going to take a look. Playing this deep in the corner. Delayed penalty coming up to Buffalo. And it looks like the Maple Leafs are going to go again to the power play. Road Warrior, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Made those guys. Bye. Okay, drive safe. Have fun. Good luck. Let's keep it going. Thank you, Lala's Place. Leafs has not looked good this year. No, they have not looked good. Prep coming in with the super chat. Thank you, Prep. Whose mother do I need to call and have a chat with? Act right, people legit. I was just talking about Sam today and what a great job it is. Thank you, Prep. I appreciate that. Here they come on the power play. Here's a long shot, and that's going to miss just by much. Going to be tipped to the side of the net, trying to come in front. And I do like to say, if I'm going to be away, I do let you know in advance. I will tell you if we're going to miss a stream. This is going to turn around, putting it across. Back in the corner, here comes Nylander. Willie over the line. Willie cycling around. Back to the line. Taking a look. Riley, come on, they got to score here. 10 minutes to go in the first. Down low. Looking. Back to Willie. Again to Matthews. Matthews cycling around, switching spots. Matthews long shot. That's knocked down in front. Leafs just can't get shots right now. 3 shots. Come on. Here's Riley with this one, setting it up. Thank you, Primus. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the kind words. Here's a tip in front. Tavares. Oh, how did Levi keep that one out? Leafs cycling it around again. Trying to put this one through. RK, you cracked me up. Here's Marner, putting it across. Back to the line. Here's Nylander, slap pass, and Matthews tips it just wide. Rebound, and Riley can't put it in. Levi is all over the place with some phenomenal stops. Holy, the Leafs getting some of these slap passes through and the deflections just going wide. Oh my goodness. A couple great chances here. Come on. They got to get this. They got to get this one in. Edward, I appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for the kind words. I know it's just a few people, and they're entitled to their opinions. But when I see that in the chat, I'm going to respond. Because they're all welcome here. Everyone can stay. We just want to have some fun, and all I ask is for some respect.
Devin Levi making his first start for the Sabres in nearly a month. He's been down in Rochester.
Off the draw. This coming around. Sabres going to flip this off the boards. It's going to come out. I think the Leafs are allergic to first place. Brian, seems like that. Somebody get them an EpiPen. Nylander going to flip this over to Pacioretty. Patch had to go pick that one up. This coming down in the corner. Here's a long pass. Misses everybody. Hildeby going to stop this one and set it up for Ekman Larson. George, what's going on? Yeah, not a good start, George. Not a good start. Leafs only 4 shots up to this point. 7 for the Sabres. Sabres haven't had a shot on in a couple of minutes here. Cycling back around, Nyes playing it down low. Back to the line. Power play is now expired. We're at even strength. Ekman Larson's shot goes wide in the corner. Here's Domi with it. Domi getting filled in from behind. Pacioretty getting filled in from behind. Come on. Nyes going to get it over to Domi. Back to Nyes. Nyes trying to feed it to the point. Can't. Now it comes to the point. Leafs holding it in. Cross-ice pass to McCabe. Sliding it in front. It goes through the crease. This coming to the point again, and Duar's going to hold this one in. He's got his foot there. It's going to squeak out. 8 minutes to go. Leafs are picking up the shots. Going to bring it in. Nick Robertson. He shoots short side, hits the side of the net. Behind the net, Nick Robertson going to pull it in front. He's got nobody in front to pass it to. Now Duar gets to the front. Nick Robertson trying to cycle it down low. He had a glorious opportunity, but there was nobody in front to pass it to. McCabe dropping it here for McMahon to McCabe. He shoots. Nick Robertson in front and tries to get a tip. There's a high stick. The Buffalo Sabre player grabbing his face. Took a high stick. Nick Robertson in front. No offense, Nicky, you're not going to screen much. Nick Robertson's got to stand on a couple of phone books to block the goalies. This is going to be tipped out and sent all the way down. Toronto back in their own zone. 7 minutes to go. They're going to pick it up and set it up. Here comes Myers. Myers going to move this up to Benoit. Benoit off the boards. Marner can't get it. Matthews going in here after it. Picked up by Gilbert. Tron the other way. Matthews stole it. Played it in front for Marner. He couldn't. And the Sabres coming back the other way. Tuck trying to go inside, outside. Around the defender. Myers can't do it. Benoit back in. Gets it over to Marner. Going to play it around. Matthews can't collect it. To the line. Sabres putting this one down in deep. This coming around. Trying to get it in front. And a Leaf player is knocked down. It's Marner. And Marner, oh no, did Marner get a cut on his baby face? Marner takes a high stick. So I think we're getting a penalty coming up to the Sabres. Marner is checking for any color, but I think he is okay. Doesn't look like there's any cut to that punum. Holy moly. Quick pace, but the pace is all the Sabres right now. Toronto playing from behind as it's 2-0. They're going to commercial break. Again, welcome in. Thanks you all for being here. Really, really appreciate it. The freckles are bleeding. Not the freckles. Not the freckles. The Maple Leafs struggling to start this game, which is just an absolute shame. This is the first of 2 they're going to see against the Buffalo Sabres. It's a little bit of a short week. They play tonight. They play Wednesday against the Dallas Stars. Then they play these Buffalo Sabres again on Friday night. Another doubleheader Friday in the Saturday. It's a busy week going into the Christmas holidays as the Leafs play the 20th, the 21st, the 23rd, and then they're off to another back-to-back, the 27th and 28th. So there's going to be a lot of hockey in a short time for these Maple Leafs de Toronto. They got to figure things out real quick. Swedish Rob, how's it going? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Holy moly. I came upon a midnight bear who had cookies in hand, so I gave him a root beer float. And the taste, oh man, I haven't had a root beer in a while. I'm almost time. Almost time. The baby face comment got you. Oh, he does. He has such a baby face. Such a baby face. Oh, no, he must have got some blood. He's got the cotton swab stuffed up the left nostril. So calling Mrs. Marner, Mitchie might need some attention tonight. He's got a bloody left nostril. He's got the tissue paper stuffed up there. And it wasn't a stick. It was actually the puck. It was the puck that came up and hit him in the face. So Marner takes a puck in the face. The left side of the nose is damaged, but it's okay. His teeth are in fine form. His teeth are okay.
Good to go.
That hurts. We've seen a lot of guys get hit in the face with the puck, and that hurts a lot. These are thinking they're on holidays. They certainly are, Phil. They certainly seem that way right now. Another thing about these watch-alongs I don't like is behind by 1 minute or so. Yeah, Jesse, unfortunately, YouTube has a natural delay. So, you know, depending on the feed you're watching, there's a natural delay, of course, is coming back through on YouTube. But that's where, depending on what cable company you're with or how you're watching the game, if you pause it for a moment, you can get it in sync, and it turns out really well. I've had a lot of people doing that. Charlie, how's it going? Pass across. Here's a shot high. Hildeby got to stay on his feet. He's going down a lot. Duar going to pick it up, trying to flip it through the corner. Can't get it. Now this is going to come free. By the way, our very own DJ Arkbear, the goaltender, picked up a big win today in his game. So congrats, DJ Arkbear, for picking up a big win today. I saw Martyr hugging Santa Claus. Leo, what's going on? Cheers, Leo. You know. All right, cool, Jesse. Some people aren't aware. Hildeby going to make the save. He's going to hang on to this one. Do. You know,
first one at home, first one in a while.
We talked about it off the top. These Leafs, when they're not skating, they're not playing aggressive. Boy, oh boy, are they frustrated. Thank you, Charlie. I'll pass it along. Pacioretty going to flip this one in the corner, going in here after it. He can't get there first. He does throw a big hit, though. McCabe playing this across. I got to say, Pacioretty's physicality has been impressive. Here's a long pass. This is going to come around. Krebs going to pick it up, playing it through the crease. Hildeby lets it go. Down in the corner, sharp angle shot. That one is stopped with ease. Going to play this up to the blue line. Nicky Robertson going to play this back to Tanev. Tanev setting it up. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. And I just realized they all left. Nobody's here to get me my water in this fridge. This down in the corner. Talk about Rangers versus Celtic today. Nice. The New York Rangers got booed off the ice the other night. That was pretty crazy. Through the neutral zone, Domi picking it up. Domi to speed in the line. Pass across. Nick Robertson going to the front of the net. Bobby McMahon steals it. It was turned over. Back to Domi. Domi to McMahon. He shoots. That's going to go just wide. No, Hildeby is only young, but he seems like a taller version of Samsonov. When you're that big, here's a shot right on. Robertson between the legs in front for Domi. He shoots. He scores! Max Domi! Thank you, Max. Holy moly, we wanted hype for the third line. We wanted the hype from line 3, and we get it. The puck was bouncing around. Bobby McMahon cuts it off, keeps it in, flips it over. Holy moly, back and forth. They had chances. They had some chances, but Domi picks up this rebound. He kind of flips it. It goes up and over the shoulder of Levi. And Domi with the primal yell and the fist pump. This youngster is fired up. He finally gets this one in. He needed something to get going. And Domi brings the Leafs within one. Way to go, Max. There we go. That's right. Alexander's pumped now. Triton, are you coming back from the subway yet? Are you turning around? Max Domi just made the nice list. Here comes Nyes chasing it down. Byram has to spin around. Max Domi is kind of like our Baby Yoda. If Baby Yoda was missing his 2 front teeth. Grogu Domi. This coming around down. Domi from Robertson and Bobby McMahon. We needed to see this third line get going. Maybe Santa will bring Domi his front teeth. Leafs are starting to skate now. It's amazing how much energy a goal can send to your feet. Down around in the corner, Pacioretty gets it. He gets tripped down from Benson. Sabres going to turn around and come. Fans wanted a goal there. There goes a stick flying. Tavares' stick knocked out of his hands, flying through the ice. Gonna pick this one up, moving it down around in the corner. Out in front, long pass ahead. Cannot hit Tavares. Oh, a long breakaway pass. They just couldn't get that one through. This around, gonna play it off the boards. Toronto gonna bank it ahead. Lorentz trying to make his move around the defender. Cannot do it. And Jack Quinn gonna bring this one back. This being played in the neutral zone. Nice job here. Buffalo going to tip this one in, far side. Riley with it. Here come the Leafs again. Long pass, Reeves can't get in there. Bobby McMahon coming in, going to bump Gilbert into the boards. This coming through, here come the Sabres. Sabres near side of the ice. Little backhand up into the far side, far corner. How long are they going to leave the Maple Leaf scores up on the widget? They can take that down anytime now. This coming back around. It's like it's frozen. This coming all the way down. Buffalo back up. Yokoharu, he's going to play it ahead. Sabres chipping it past Benoit. 1:55 to go here in period number 1. Shots are much better. 9-8 now. Toronto back in it. Nick Robertson going to flip this one up right into Levi's glove. And he's going to grab it and hang on. A little stoppage in play here. But Max Domi finds a way. It wasn't pretty, but sometimes it doesn't have to be as long as it crosses the line. Domi's first of the year, and they're going to commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be live tomorrow. It's our doubleheader. A big game tomorrow. I'm actually very excited. It's Monday Night Prime. We skipped Monday Night Prime last week because, quite frankly, I had zero interest in the Montreal Canadiens and the Anaheim Ducks. But this week, we have one of the biggest games of this season. It is a Stanley Cup final rematch. The Florida Panthers, the Edmonton Oilers. Going to be an 8:30 start time. Puck drop will probably be about 8:40-ish. So if you're around tomorrow evening, you want to come hang out and have some fun and listen along to one of the biggest games of the season, the Stanley Cup final rematch, Panthers and Oilers. Join us tomorrow night. It's going to be a doozy. I'm pumped up. You guys know I'm a Florida Panther fan. I cannot wait for this game. We will also be visiting, coming up very soon, we will be visiting the Amarant Arena live from Florida. So if you joined us last year when we visited the Amarant Arena, you know what it's like. You know what we'll be doing. We'll be doing it again. So stay tuned for that coming up over the next couple of weeks. There's going to be a lot of other fun things coming up on the channel. More shorts. We're going to get the shorts going again over the holidays, plus some videos as well. So that's why make sure you have your notifications set so you don't miss anything when it comes out. Thank you, Duke. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. Amarant Arena is a great stadium. They put on a heck of a show, and that place is rocking now. Even though the Panthers are on a bit of a slide, that place is rocking. The fans really, really showing up. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Let's go. Go say hi to the crew at the bar. Jonathan, I am. We're going to make arrangements to go say hello to our friends over in the Corona crew. The Corona crew over in the Corona Lounge. So we will for sure. Here's a shot. That one's going to be deflected up. We're going to get another face-off coming right back up. Fun. I was at my niece's hockey game yesterday. Nice Lala's play. So we'll be stopping in a color Daytona. No, we will not be that far north. We won't be that high. Daytona has their Christmas display. I heard, and our good friends, the Florida Park Explorers, are going to be doing a drive-through. Checking that out. And Santa, are you going to be happening to do a drive-through or a light visit?
And a really good first period.
Edmonton was playing good, late second team. I grew up on Shane Doan. Oh, Shane Doan was awesome. Was your best friend? Oh, Shane Doan was amazing. I'm a big fan, huge fan. Here comes Buffalo. Tage Thompson breaking right through. Hildeby, a little poke check. Buffalo, another shot. Benson putting that one just wide. Come on, Leafs. Let's go. Pick it up. side of the net. Benson passing this one across. Another shot. Hildeby is down. 111. 111. You're considering. Ah, nice. Very nice.
You mentioned Tage Thompson, by far the leading goal scorer on the Buffalo Sabres.
Why is the game so late? Yeah, Dallas. Time zones. Time zones. Gotta love them time
But he is
zones.
sneaky fast.
But yeah, Monday night
Larson
prime.
got an angle
Panthers,
there, just very
Oilers.
casually.
Gonna
Looks
be
like
an
he's not really going
absolute
full speed.
doozy.
Got Tage Thompson. He's got the
Thompson,
dexterity
16
of
goals
a
on the
6'4"
season,
player.
leads the Sabres in that department.
Someone much larger.
He's such a great talent. Here's Tavares. Going to play it over to Tanev, who was racing in. He couldn't control that one. Coming around. Here we go. Final minute. Let's go. In the corner. I wish we had a cool display like that here. People are stealing the lights. No, prep. That's terrible. They're going to play this in front. Misses everyone. This is going to come back. 40 seconds to go in the period. Tanev back to grab it. Going to move forward. We did a drive-through light display a couple years ago for Halloween. It was actually very cool. Buffalo in their own zone. Going to start to move this one up. 25 seconds left in the period. Up to Benoit. Benoit going to flip this one up in the air. Going to roll all the way down. Levi behind the net. Going to set this one up. Going to move this one across. Here comes Toronto. They steal. They got 10 seconds. Robertson turns. Robertson shooting, and it's deflected just wide. In the corner, Domi trying to get it. 5 seconds to go. Can the Leafs get another shot? No, the Sabres going to carry this one out. They shoot it from center ice. Hildeby is going to have that deflect off his stick to the corner. And the first period has come to the end. Let's break this one all down. All right, here we go. Intermission time. Holy slowness, Batman. Let's bring this all the way up here. There we go. Get the stats going. Get the Zambonis going. There we go. All right. Takes a while. It's slow. Takes a licking, but it keeps on ticking. 2-1 at the end of one period. And while it wasn't a great period, it was a fun period. Shots end up being 11-8. Buffalo leading there. 16 hits for the Maple Leafs. Only 4 for the Buffalo Sabres. 12 faceoffs, 1-9 for the Leafs. Leafs going 0 for 2 on the power play. 1 for 1 go the Sabres. 3 giveaways to 6. Nice giveaway number there for Toronto. 3 after the first. I'm okay with that. 2 giveaways, 8 block shots for Buffalo, 1 for Toronto. Alan, how's it going? Welcome in. Ryan, yes, it was an unfortunate first period for sure. Absolutely, it was an unfortunate first period. It was the Sabres jumped in there. They got 2 goals very, very quickly. And we're gonna break those down. We're gonna break these goals down so you can kind of see what happened. So it's gonna take me a moment just to get these, organized here while I bring this up. But yeah, would have liked to see the Leafs come up with some jump early on. It took that. Whoa, excuse me, pardon me. The hiccups are coming. The hiccups are coming. Would have been nice to see the Leafs get a better, quicker jump out of the gate rather than the slow start that they did have. And that slow start definitely cost them. All right, let me bring this up and we will take a look at these virtual goals here, these simulations, if you will. So let's publish this. This is going to pop up and we're gonna break this all down as soon as I do see it pop up here on the screen. All right. So this first goal is going to be Quinn's goal. This is Quinn's goal and how this one all breaks down. So you can see this is going to move across. Sabres working it well. The shot came in. The misses. It comes all the way around to the point. Cross ice. Face-off dot. And a shot right through. So again, if we set this up positionally, if we stop it, right here, Toronto has a weird formation, right? They got the 3 in the middle. Matthews is kind of up high. We don't know where Byram is going to go, right? Is Byram going to come back across Peterka, or is Byram going to go back up here to try and hit it by the face-off dot? So the Leafs don't know where he's going to go. As he moves up, he takes the original shot. This shot finds its way through everybody, gets knocked in front, comes over on the side to Quinn. Quinn, who takes a sharp angle, misses it, comes all the way back around, and here's where Leafs run into trouble. Marner gets aggressive, and I like this, right? Marner gets aggressive on Peterka. He tries to force him to make the move. He comes up on him, but as the pass comes across, look where the Leafs are. The Leafs are all on the far side of the ice. It comes over here to Quinn. Quinn has all day, and he's got room. Myers is in front. Myers is kind of partially screening Hildeby here, but they have an outlet. They can go back to Byram if they need be. So as he walks up to the face-off dot, Myers approaches, Matthews approaches. I think Quinn realizes he's got Hildeby in a screen right now. He takes the shot, and it finds its way through. So a nice goal there to slide it through. So that was nice. If we now go to Tuck's goal, and we'll do Tuck's goal here kind of real quick. Let's reset this one here. It came in. Matthews had it taken away. Thompson sets it up from behind his own net. A long bank pass up off the boards, hits Benson, and look where Tuck is. Look, Tuck is all the way back here in his own zone. You got Tanev in the middle, McCabe hustling to get back. You got your 3 Leaf forwards caught by that long pass. They're going to come up, and look, McCabe is trying to get over. In fact, he does get over. The pass comes across, hits Tuck. Tuck works it into the middle, and again, look where he shoots from. He lines up McCabe in front of Hildeby. I didn't notice this when we were watching it on the replay, but he lines him up so the shot comes through. Wouldn't surprise me if Hildeby was partially screened. If we rewind this and play it again, Thompson from behind his own net, a long pass up to Spring Benson, a nice feed over to Tuck, and right here, Tuck has McCabe lined up in front of Hildeby. So we were pretty harsh on Hildeby for those first 2 goals, those 2 quick goals. Upon breaking down the simulation, it looks like Hildeby was screened, probably did not have a good sight line to pick those up right away. So I'm going to walk back some of my comments being a little harsh on Hildeby after seeing the simulation. It looks like he was screened. I don't think he saw all of it. If we now kind of go over to look at Max Domi's goal, this one was a very, very bizarre breakdown. See the puck inside. We got Robertson and Domi both behind the net. It comes to Domi. Domi tries to feed this one in front. It comes to Riley. Riley's shot is stopped. Puck comes back behind the net. Nick Robertson, a nice pass. See what Robertson did is he fed it through the middle. And Robertson has done this a few times tonight. Nick Robertson has picked up the puck in this corner. And what Robertson tries to do is feed it in front. Now, a lot of the times, shouldn't say a lot, 2 other times that I can recall, Robertson picked it up in this corner, had nobody in front of the net to get it to. This time, the puck comes across. Domi takes the shot, and it kind of goes up and over and trickles in. So not a pretty goal, but a goal nonetheless. And sometimes you just need those goals to go in, to get you going. And that's what Domi did. He mustered that one in, just willed it to go in, and it did. So Quinn scores his 2nd of the year. It was a power play goal from Petrika and Byram. Alex Tuck his 9th from Benson and Thompson. And then Max Domi his 1st from Robertson and Bobby McMahon. If you search Doan's old childhood hockey pictures, you can find us with the Western North Stars. I'm the tally curly haired kid wearing the red pants. Jesse, that's awesome. I mean, Shane Doan was one of those players for Canada that was consistent, right? He such a great talent, such a great leader. I was a huge fan of Shane Doan, and I'm hoping his boy ends up having a decent career, because man, he just deserves it, right? He was so good. He was one of those players. He could score. He could go with you in the corners. He grinded out. I'm a huge fan. Ryan Domi, yeah, he definitely needed that one. Needed to get that one going for sure. If we take a look kind of at the Maple Leafs in this period, Onyx, what's going on? Reporting live from the game. Onyx, you're there. I hope you have some good seats. Onyx, do me a favor. Send word down to the bench of the dressing room. Tell them to get themselves going, because that was a sloppy period. They got to figure it out. They need a better second. Carson, what's going on? Coming in 73 second period to watch. Our Leafs will be just fire. Carson, I hope so. Thank you for clicking that like. Of course, if you have not clicked the like, be like Carson. Hit that like. And don't forget to hit that subscribe as well. Taking a look for the Maple Leafs in this period. Willie Nylander, 8.5 minutes on ice. No shots for him. John Tavares, 747. No shots for him. Austin Matthews, 640. No shots for him. Matthews and Marner, both a -1. Marner, 6.5. No shots for him. Pacioretty, 6 minutes. He's got 2 shots. Matty Nyes, -1. No shots for him. Max Domi, a shot and a goal. Bobby McMahon, no shots. Robertson, no shots. So it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad that you have, what did I say? 8 shots? 8 shots for the Maple Leafs. They all came from their defense. Pacioretty has 2 shots. Max Domi has 1 shot. Those are the only 2 forwards with shots on net. That's a problem through 20 minutes of play. Marner, no shots. Matthews, no shots. Nyes, no shots. McMahon, no shots. Nylander, no shots. Tavares, no shots. That's not a winning formula. All the shots, 3 shots from Morgan Rielly, McCabe and Ekman-Larsson with a couple of shots as well. Money, what's going on? Welcome in. All I want to know is Toronto going to win it. You know, if they play the rest of this game the way they played that first period, I would say no. I would say no, they won't. Buffalo will hold on to this lead. Now, if they can come out and start shooting the puck, if they can play Maple Leafs hockey, if they can play Berube hockey, they should win this game. On paper, the Maple Leafs are a better team. I don't care that it's the second night of a back-to-back and that it's an earlier start. But they came from Detroit, right? Detroit, it's a 5-hour drive. They flew, what is it, an hour flight, hour and a half flight? It's a very, very short flight. So the travel shouldn't be bothering them. They came in last night after the game. Yes, it's an early start, but they're a better team than this. When you only have 2 forwards with shots on net, it's a significant problem that they need to sort out. The Buffalo Sabres have shots from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forwards have shots on net. Alex Tuck is leading the way for the Sabres with almost 6 minutes on ice time. Patrica with 5:46, Greenway 5:45, Quinn at 5 minutes, Krebs at 4:58. Tage Thompson is down on the list. He only played 4 minutes, 19 seconds in this period, but Tage Thompson, very, very effective doing what he has to do. Dennis, what's going on paper isn't the ice, Sam. No offense, this team. You're 100% correct. You're 100% correct. On paper is very different than on ice. And they're not playing like they should be. They're playing very poorly right now. Patchy. William, what's going on? Need a team effort to win. 100%. 100%. They need that team effort. I'd even settle for like getting, half a team effort at this point. And it looks like they've awarded the Buffalo Sabres another shot on net, so that gives them 12. Toronto's got to skate. Something they weren't doing. When we talked about, the keys to this game, the keys for them to get going and the keys to win, we talked about defensive end zone coverage, moving guys out from the front of the net. Well, upon review from these simulations, the first 2 goals were scored with the guy in front of the net causing a screen. So that's a failure there. The other key to the game was to skate, use your speed. They haven't been doing that. We don't even need to talk about the third key because the first 2 have been failures. Lisa, how's it going? Yeah, it's an early one. It is an early one. If this game was in Buffalo, they'd have most of the arena full of loud fans cheering for them. Scott, I don't disagree there. I really like when they end up going to Buffalo. The crowd there is live. And the reason is you get a lot of people from kind of the Hamilton area through Hamilton, Burlington, of course, in the Niagara region, all hopping over the border, going to the games. You get a lot of people from Toronto, too, making the trek because tickets are a lot more affordable there. All right, Ben, sounds good. Have a nice staff dinner. Ben, make sure to tell everyone to subscribe. But have a good time, my friend. Yeah, we'll see you next time for sure. But yeah, this Leaf team, they just got to move. They just got to move. Keep the faith, young fella. Go Leafs, go. Oh, absolutely. We've got the faith. We've got the faith. But we just want to see them move. We want to see them get up here and going. Now, one thing they're talking about, one thing that's been a lot of controversy, because Tortorella has been all over it, because Mishikov tried the Michigan goal the other day. Is there a minimum you need in order to use the gamble? It doesn't seem to work. Ryan, it's only open for channel members. It's a channel member perk to use that game, but you can use the slot machine game, the virtual slot machine, or the heist. I believe those are open for everybody. So I'm curious what your opinion is on the Michigan. We've seen a number of players attempt it. We've seen a number of players attempt it in the NHL. We've seen some succeed, some not. We saw it in the women's game the other day. Do you enjoy the Michigan? Do you approve of it, or are you like Tortorella and you don't believe the Michigan is something that should be used? I'd be very curious to what your opinions are before I share my opinion. Because technically, and for those, if you're watching, you're like, I hear him say this, but I have no idea what the Michigan is. The Michigan is when you scoop the puck up on the blade of your stick and you kind of wrap it around, you're behind the net, and you kind of tuck it in the corner. Gordon says it sucks. Not a fan of the Michigan. Doesn't bother Marshall. Dennis is nope. Michigan goal should be outlawed. I don't even find it fair. So interesting. So from the few folks commenting here, not a fan, don't like the Michigan goal. So I'm kind of torn on it. Because at first I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty creative, right? You know, the way, especially the way Zegras did it, those guys scooping it up, tucking it in, should be outlawed. But I'm a Buckeye fan. That's funny. It's also called the lacrosse goal. That's right. It is called the lacrosse goal. Cottaging, what's going on? You're at the game. Nice. Enjoy. Say hi to Onyx. Onyx is there as well. But enjoy the game, Cottaging. So I don't mind it. Bruce, how's it going? I mean, it's very borderline to high sticking, right? But high sticking says the goal has to kind of be below the crossbar, and that really is what you're doing with that Michigan call. I don't have a problem with it because it's within the rules of the game. My angel dear, how's it going? Welcome in. Can you put the puck on the blade of your stick and skate end to end? Jesse, you could legally, technically, as long as you keep the stick at a certain height, but you will get crushed if you did that. I feel Mr. Softy Marner is invisible again. Bruce, yes, he is right now for sure. So I'm okay with the Michigan goal because it's within the defined rules of the game. However, if you are going to do that, if you're going to pick it up, this game moves so fast. If you go to pick up the puck and you're moving it across and you are going to get absolutely smoked, you need to expect you're going to get hit and get hit hard when you're doing it. Michigan is perfectly good move. Most players can't do it as long as the puck doesn't go above the crossbar. See, Scott, that's kind of where I am. I'm exactly with you there. If you have the skill to do it, you should be able to do it. The goaltender, and part of it is the way goaltending has changed. Remember, I'm going to stand up for a moment here, and I know the period is going to come back, but goaltenders used to stand up and lean against that post, right? They used to hug that post. That's what they taught. You get against that post and you keep your pad there, you glove it. Now the idea is when you're on the post, you kind of go down. You're down with your pad on the post, and so you're on your knees, right? Ready to push across from post to post. In the old style of hockey, when the goaltender is up high against the post, you can't do a Michigan because the goaltender is standing blocking that whole thing. But because the strategy is to now go down and almost sit on your knees, hugging that post, it exposes the whole top corner of the ice. So If you're going to be able to pick up that puck and shoot it in that top corner because the goaltender is on his knees, I'm okay with it. All right, let's get set. Period number 2. It's a great debate. It's a great debate. It's a great conversation. I'd love to talk more about it. Phil, in Michigan may be legal, but I feel it's bad sportsmanship. Bruce, that is a very interesting angle to go on it. JDA coming in with the Chaniversary.
He had a bit of a meltdown.
Welcome, JDA. For 20 and you gotcha. Right back at you, buddy. It's all progression and adaptation as skill sets grow. Prep, that is it. Spot on. The question is, what becomes next? This down in the corner. Matthews with it. Here's a long shot. That's going to be deflected wide. Let's see how Toronto starts this period. Let's see where the energy level is at. Sabres going to play this one out. Tip down the ice. Tanev got to go back and pick this one up. Cameron, how's it going? Is the Forsberg bad sportsmanship? The Forsberg. Which one is the which remind me what the Forsberg. I'm thinking when you say the Forsberg, I immediately think the Datsu, where he kind of goes with one hand. You know, you make the deke and you kind of go one way and you drag the puck with one hand around the goaltender. I don't think that's bad sportsmanship, but again, players don't like it. The single hand break. Okay, we're talking about the same move. I think of it as the Datsu. I don't think it's bad sportsmanship. I think it's skill. Toronto going to bring this one out. Now, if you're winning 7-1, if you're blowing out a team and you have a breakaway and you try that goal, different story. But if it's just a legit, you know, if it's an even game and you're trying to fancy move, big risk, big reward. This coming around, Toronto trying to get it out of their zone. Here comes Marner. Marner going to pick it up in over the line. He's got Pacioretty going to the net. Over to Tavares with a shot. That one is blocked. And up and at a play. If it's not, the Michigan isn't. Yeah, Cameron, I agree. Send to AU to goalie camp. I'm sure he's got some lightsaber moves he can teach him. Prep, can we take Triton like the Mighty Ducks? Goldberg, we'll tie him up to the goalpost. Flip the puck over the guy, catch it on the stick. Oh my goodness, Jesse. And guys can do that in practice when they're goofing around. The hand-eye coordination is crazy. But in the speed of this game, that would be impressive. WBH, what's going on? Welcome in. Michigan, no good. What's next? You can't deliberately bank a goal. That's right, guys. People try that all the time, right? Tavares down around in the corner. Going to drop this one off. You know, Tortorella was losing his mind over the Michigan move, the lacrosse goal. Mintikov trying it a couple of times. The one player in Michigan, don't give him the time and space. Here it comes in front of the slot. Tavares, another shot. He puts it wide. Murph, what's going on? Sabres hanging on to that lead. Pickle Man coming out and dancing. Uh-oh. Is our Pickle Man stuck?
Goalie down, and neither one hits the net.
So Toronto's getting some chances. They got their feet moving here, but they just can't hit that net. Marner, the snow softy, couldn't buy a goal tonight if we switched him out for this guy. Oh, that's funny. David Aries, the Zamboni guy, who had a chance to shut down the team he cleaned the ice for. Well, I guess he didn't directly clean for the Leafs, but for the Marlies. Here's Robertson with the puck, and it passes over to Bobby McMahon. McMahon going around behind the net, still with it. Tries to sweep it to the line, only got a piece of it. Sabres going to knock this one out. One Torts retired from coaching. Just do coaches. Oh, yes, Prep. He would be that second coming of Don Cherry. That would be interesting. I don't know if there's a network in today's society that would want to put him on the air. So Benoit gets taken down. Sabres steal, no call. They keep going. Sabres in the corner. Benoit there. Myers going to step up on his man. McLeod walking away from Myers. Back behind the net. Benoit going to step up. Myers going to fall. Domi trying to peel this one away. Back to McLeod out in front. Here's a shot short side. There it is. Hildeby on the knee. He's on the right post, on the right knee with the left leg extended. The whole top of the net is exposed. Cycling around. Buffalo. Good zone pressure. Pass across. Hildeby slow to come over. They couldn't get that shot off. Could you imagine Torts, the new hockey night in Canada, coach's corner? My goodness. If people were up in arms about things Cherry said, oh my, Torts would be no better. This line stuck on the ice for a minute and a half. They haven't been able to change. Leafs caught in their own end. The Leafs can't get it out. Now they do. This coming out. Myers and Benoit, a minute and a half. This coming back in. This line is exhausted. Buffalo coming through. Domi going to poke, check it away. Sabres still in here. Here's a shot. Hildeby grabs it. He can't hold it. The Leafs going to clear. It's a long change, and it's going to be icing. So they're still not going to be able to change. Myers 153, Benoit 152, Domi and McMahon 148. A very long shift length here, and these guys are gassed. They're gassed. Not opposed to the Michigan. Yeah, doing well, winning a blowout game is overkill, using it. Yeah, Road Warriors, I'm with it. No need to do that stuff when you're blowing out a team. Then I think there's warrants unsportsmanlike, right? It's kind of like the excessive acceleration. Or kind of like a slap shot into an empty net. If you do it, you're going to pay for it. Benoit going to play this around. Leafs going to clear this one out. But again, not deep enough to change. Sabres going to play it back. Now we're getting some fresh legs coming on, but some guys still trapped on here. Sabres going to bring this back. Guys don't like Michigan because it's showboating. The opportunity almost never happens. But it's there, no problem. I can't believe this is a discussion. Scott, it's amazing. Here's a long shot through a crowd. Hildeby is down. Can't see it. Hits a leg. This coming back across. Taking a look. Can one of the mods drop the email in for Marshall? Here's a shot and a glove save by Hildeby. Marshall, it's SamuelB12YT@gmail.com. One of the mods will drop it in there for you.
Struggling to catch his breath. Myers the same way, and they little cut on.
So just about 4.5 minutes gone here in this first period, or excuse me, second period. And my goodness, a very long shift for the third line here. And it was nuts. There's still, Benoit still kind of hunched over, trying to catch his breath, mouth wide open. He's got a big cut on the side of his mouth too. So getting the oxygen back in the lungs. Long shift. Off the draw. This one is picked up. Toronto taking a look. Going to airlift this one down the ice, in over the line, putting it in the corner. Connor Duar going in against Samuelson on the forecheck. Gives him a pretty nice bump. Tanev down low to pinch this one in. Coming around. Reeves can't get it. Buffalo on the move. Owen Power going to carry this one ahead. Power moving this one out. Up and over the line. Cross ice pass. Reeves is going to break it up, but he turns it over. A shot, and Hildeby diving across the net, and the shot just missed and went wide. Reeves a little bump there with Dylan Cousins. Pass going to come up. Here's Ryan Reeves. Ryan Reeves, there's that Wayne Gretzky stick handling through the neutral zone, playing it down in the corner. My God, I feel like when Ryan Reeves skates, every one of those strides, the whole arena shakes. He's like Godzilla coming across the ice with those big thuds. Here's Ekman Larson, a shot right into the glove of Levi. Levi with a nice save there. But it's nice to get some shots on, get some shots going. Holy moly. Ryan Reeves just thud. Oh my goodness. Wayne Reeves. That's right, Matt.
And then his eyes just track Ekman Larson. Would have been a tough
That was
pass,
funny.
He was able to make it over the back of the net.
Just coming around. Here comes the Sabres. Far side of the ice, banking this one off the boards. Down in the Leaf zone. Byram is up in there. He can't get it. Nylander gives it away. Here's a shot. That goes just wide. Kulich coming close. Back to the line. A shot looking for the tip. It's there, side of the net. Sabres working it around. Triton says, let's get that wave going. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get those hands in the air. Hey. Sending it down low. Pacioretty shot. That one's going wide. Down in the side. Taking a look. Here's Nylander. Nylander working free. Daver going to pick it up. Buffalo going to move this one out. Guys figure Riley don't like the slap shot in the open net. If it was a legal goal, the feelings are hurting too bad. Oh, poor baby. Scott, I agree with you. It is 100% legal. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that it's the showboating. It's the showboating.
The Leaf bench, 13:45.
They're going to go to commercial break, but it's interesting when we talk about the slap shot into the net. Remember how Morgan Riley kind of went up with the cross check on Ridley Gregg, and Riley had a suspension for a couple of games. Well, we saw Bergen, he gave the cross check to the head of Connor Dewar last night against the Detroit Red Wings. Now, I know it was more against the shoulder, but it kind of shoulder and deflected up into the head. Same situation. Morgan Riley's cross check first made contact with the shoulder, then up in the head. And Bergen gets a fine, maximum fine, but no game suspension. So my question is this, because maybe I'm not understanding. In Morgan Riley's case, it was after a whistle. It was after the play. He deliberately went up to cross-check the player. In Bergen's case, it was after the play. He deliberately went to cross-check the player. The only difference is it happened in front of the net versus the player having to skate over to the boards to do it. So I know in watching both instances, the Morgan Riley situation was a little bit more vicious, but essentially the plays were the same. I was surprised Bergen did not get at least a game or two. I'm curious what your thoughts when you see that. The cross-check that kind of gets the shoulder into the neck, into the head. Should that be an automatic suspension? Austin Matthews did the same thing to Dahlin a couple of years ago at the Heritage Classic and got a couple of games suspension. So I'm curious what you guys think. Should that be an automatic, or are you okay with the player just getting fined? Goalpost ding, this is the season. Score ding, the season. Get along. Vin Rock, what's going on? Typical Leafs win against a good team, leaves against the Bermuda Triangle ones. Love it. They'll play with broken bones, gashes, and small faces. Twice the size, but gosh darn it, don't hurt their feelings. Prep, that's awesome. Anti-Leaf. Scott, that was kind of my thought as well. That Prep, it's so true. It's almost like it's the principle, right?
Last one was what? 20,
you can break my bones, you can cut my face, all this stuff. But gosh darn it, if you are not a principled stand-up guy, if you try and hurt my feelings, if you try and embarrass me, and we're gonna have words.
I'll get back to you.
Funny.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah, but the league is against the Leafs. Yeah, I kind of feel that way.
Marner's pass is picked up by Thompson.
It's being flipped up and down the ice. Tanev and McCabe back to pick it up. McCabe going to leave it here. Tuck going to come in on a bump. 32 months for Dallas. Has it really been that long? Unbelievable, Dallas. Cannot believe it. Thank you so much. Little faller. McCabe falling at the blue line. Buffalo going to recover, playing this one across. Tip down in the Leaf zone. Marner watching the Buffalo Sabre go in the puck first. Marner throwing a nice hit on the corner. Benson and Marner throwing punches. Now Marner's going to come away with the puck. Benson and Marner were really going at it there. That's the kind of Marner we like to see. McMahon around. Here's Myers with a shot right on. 92.4 miles an hour. Wow. Automatic suspension. Maybe guys will stop doing it. Only 2 minutes if you slap them with your hand.
13 years consecutive.
Damn, you're in the best in my books. I feel at home when you're on here. Oh, George, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
All three teams in the Atlantic Division.
Yeah, I agree. It should be an automatic, right? It should be if you're going to go and you're going to cross-check someone in the head, whether it's direct contact in the head or it goes kind of off the top of the shoulder and the neck, there's got to be a stiffer. Just a fine is not going to stop that from happening. There is a large lack of respect amongst a lot of these players, and that's got to change. This coming around, here comes Domi. Domi going to play this one up. Thank you for the thumbs down. Appreciate it. Cycling it back in front. No play. Robertson couldn't get it. Here comes the Sabres back the other way. Krebs going to put this one off. Benoit going to cut him off, getting it over to Bobby McMahon, over to Domi. Domi going to play this? No honor amongst thieves. Ain't that the truth? In the corner, this being bumped around. There's no room in hockey for hurt feelings. Suck it up, Buttercup. So funny.
It's the big rangy guy. I got it. Yes.
It's so true. It's so true.
One player in the league.
That's wild.
Your feelings are hurt, drop the gloves.
Speak to along a very
Don't go out and
fan
try to
base
hurt
has been
somebody.
Patient and frustrated.
This coming around, Leafs going to chip this one down the ice, 11:45 to go. Sabres going to work this one through. Tuck it up, Buttercup. I love it. I love it. Over the line, nice little block there with the feet. Tavares going to get it up to Nylander. Nylander, he's going to bring this one in. Looking to backhand pass it across. He gets tripped off his feet. Sabres going to move this one near side of the ice, dumping it down. The chase is on. Hildeby out of the net, going to play it for Riley too far. Sabres going to bring it right in, side of the net. Here's a shot. That hits a leg. Tavares going to chip it back to Nylander. Willie going to bring this one out, playing it far side for Riley. Riley around behind the boards, not enough to get it to Tavares. Taken away, pass comes to Tavares, can't get it. Nylander holds this one in the slot to Tavares, deflection. Levi with a fantastical save. Peterka coming the other way, splitting the two Leaf players. Turning back, here comes Buffalo. A shot, they score! Wow, you saw this one coming. This one was just forming. The Sabres were all over the Leafs with numbers, driving hard towards the net. And for some reason, it looked like this shot caught Hildeby by surprise. Peterka doing a nice job feathering this one back. And Hildeby just misses it. A rolling puck. Quinn gets the shot off, his second of the game.
Are expecting your goaltender to save.
And a 2-goal lead is restored here for the Buffalo Sabres. It's going to be 3-1.
You're seeing what he does well. This is exactly what makes him an NHLer.
Leafs again, only 2 shots so far through just about 10 minutes.
He's a monster scorer in junior.
Yeah, Jesse, not a good stop. I'm going to take off the hat. Maybe the hat isn't doing the good job.
It looked like he was about to change. He elected to stay.
I mean, it was a nice move.
Whoever was going to jump from the bench did not.
Dennis is not a menace. Right there, Tristan.
Awareness by whoever.
Yeah, they are not playing well tonight, Lisa. They are not playing well at all. Fourth line going to come on here and try and bring some energy, try to get these guys going. 8 shots in the first for the Leafs, only 2 here in the second. Quinn from Peterka and Samuelson. They have to get it going. Tuck bringing this back in his own end. Going to flip this across to Gilbert. Gilbert going to work this one up. And we got an offside whistle here. So with 10:26 to go.
We saw him just got clipped in the mouth, had a little leaking from the mouth earlier. Debris in front of the bench.
You would know, Tristan. I only once in my life have I played goal, and it was at a practice. It was at a practice for an age group that was much younger than I was, and their goalie was away. And I said, I'll help out in practice. I'll wear the pads. I was atrocious. Playing goal is very difficult. It's a lot harder than it seems when you're actually in that situation. Matthews bringing it back in his zone, going to flip it up to Marner. Marner coming across. This being dumped down in the zone. Matthews giving chase. Sabres going to pull it away from Matthews. Comes back out in front. Nylander can't get a chance on it. This is going to come free. Here comes Buffalo. Benson tries to pass it across. It was cut off, and the Sabres going to bring it in on the offside. Just tie yourself to the post. They're going to go to commercial break. Prep. It wouldn't help. You know, now, obviously, with one of my own playing goal and learning more about the position, it's not only that you have to be flexible. A lot of people don't realize the goaltenders are usually one of the best skaters on the team. It's a different cut of blade. A goaltender's blade is cut differently. You have to be able to move laterally very, very quickly. It's a lot of up and down. The weight of the equipment is pretty good. And you're looking through a lot. You know, it is, we talk about forwards needing good hand-eye coordination to dangle and move through. But as a goaltender, you need to have great hand-eye coordination. You need to have great reflexes. You need to be in really good athletic shape. Goaltender is arguably one of the hardest positions to play in any sport. It's wild. And for all the goalies out there, I've so much respect for you. If you're new to the game of hockey, you can go to house league and you can kind of learn to skate, learn to play as you're going game by game. As a goaltender, it's very difficult to learn as you're going, because if you're bad, your team is going to suffer, right? So you kind of have to go and take proper goalie classes and goalie training sessions, and you need to really understand how to play that position. It's very difficult to learn, and learn just as you go and play. If you're a forward or a defender, you can go play in any house league, and the coaches will teach you positioning. The coaches will teach you how to improve. For a goaltender, it's not necessarily like that. What's going on between the ears of these Leaf players this past months? Yeah, very bad decision making. Very bad. I wouldn't want to be a goalie, then pucks whack at you. No chance. Yeah, Lisa, it's a lot of rubber thrown around. That's for sure.
Fourth career 2-goal game for Jack Quinn, who's never had an NHL hat trick.
All right, here we go. 9:50 to go. Ryan Reeves is kind of jockeying here with Molstisen. And are we going to get a fight? Are they going to drop him? Some conversations? Nope, doesn't look like it. Leafs going to try and get this one out. Connor Dewar going to throw this down the ice. Not enough for icing. Sabres back in their own zone, going to come around. They're going to rip this one up. Oh, there's a vicious elbow. Just as a camera panned, the Leafs' arm went up, and you saw the arm kind of catch the Sabres player, knocked him down. Hockey joke for you. What makes a playing goalie hardest position? Listening to your dad yelling at you from the stand. You know what, Triton? It's very funny you say that. I have a story I want to share next commercial break. This being played across. Sabres going to work this one to the line. Leafs stealing it. Leafs bring it in. Robertson, a shot right down. Oh, it was there for Max Domi. He took a swipe at it, and the puck hopped over his stick. Domi with an open net just could not put that one in. Oh, oops, my elbow slipped. Domi bringing it right back in. Over from McMahon to Robertson. He scores! Nicky Robertson! Nick Robertson puts it in. There we go. You know what? We wanted hype for the third line. We are getting at the third line with both goals. The third line, Max Domi had a glorious opportunity with an empty net. He missed it. He puts this one in the slot for McMahon, who feeds it over to Robertson for the one-timer, and he buries it. Little Nicky, come on. The spin doctor said Little Miss can't be wrong. I'm saying Little Nicky can't be wrong. Oh, what a nice shot. He needed that one, his third of the year, from McMahon and Domi. The third line is buzzing. There we go. Let's go. Nyes coming for the wraparound. He gets knocked off his feet. Nyes coming back at it. Trying to pick it up. Buffalo's going to touch it up. They're going to go to the box. So as Toronto gets the goal, they're going back to the power play. Lindy Ruff's squad taking one. Number 10, Hararu, I can never pronounce his name. He's going to the box. Little bit of a chintzy call, but hey, we'll take it. Leafs going with the man advantage. And you know what? I would start the second unit right now. I'd start the Domi unit. But they don't. Comes to Matthews with a one-timer from the point off the draw. Riley to Marner at the point. Down low to Riley, who's at the half boards. Riley working his way back to the line. Passes it down low to Nylander. Back up to Riley, over to Marner. Marner fakes the shot. Looking for a pass. He's got nothing. Spinning around. He fans on it. Now he goes down low. Bumps it to Tavares, who missed it. Back up to Marner. Going across. Back to the line for Marner with a shot with Tavares in front. Back to Riley, or Nylander. Waves Riley off. Downloaded to Tavares. To Matthews. The pass is deflected. Nylander can't get it to Matthews. Nylander from his knees gets it back up. Nylander, he's cycling the net, looking around. Goes back to the line. Marner drops it. He's going to carry this one. Marner to Matthews. Matthews back to Matthews. One-timer scores! Matthews with the shot. They're saying it's tipped in front. And it's going to be John Tavares is going to get the deflection. There we go. John Tavares gets the deflection, puts this one home. We are tied up. Matthews with the original shot. But it looks like JT gets the tip on it. Matthews, one-timer, and JT just enough to tip it between the legs. You know what? Did it go off his toe? He didn't get his stick. It must have gone off his toe. Or off the shin pad. There we go. It doesn't matter who puts it in. It's a power play goal. And we are all tied up. There we go. All we had to do is take the cap off. And that changes everything around. By the way, we are 9 likes away. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, hit that like for us. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly hit that subscribe button. This coming around behind. Benoit kicking it out in front. Buffalo. Here's to the point. A shot it's fanned on. They're trying to come back. Toronto steals. Here comes Nyes. Nyes racing down the far side. He's got Pacioretty with him. Can't really give him the puck. Comes around behind to Domi. Domi hits his man. To Pacioretty. It's sitting there in the slot. Nyes can't get it. Here's Ekman Larsson. Ekman Larsson spinning around right by the virtual A&W logo. Ooh, $4 Teen Burger on game days. Why didn't I know about this? $4 Teen Burger at A&W on game days. Love a good Teen Burger. Just hold the onions. Back to the line. Toronto, Ekman Larsson. Playing this to the half boards. Here's Domi. Domi trying to pitch it over to McMahon. Bobby Mack over to Pacioretty. The rest of the line has switched up. Pacioretty, cross-ice pass. Ekman Larsson with a sharp angle shot. Can't put that one in. Let's go. Feeding it to the high slot. Tavares scores! John Tavares puts this one home. Good golly, Miss Molly. Our ex-captain is alive, and he is cooking. John Tavares, his second of the game. There we go. Leafs 7-0-1 when scoring 3+ goals this season. John Tavares gives the Buds the lead 4-3 with 6 minutes remaining. Wow. There it is. Love it. Don't trust A&W. I ordered online. It has number 15. They delivered to 54. Oh my goodness, Tristan. Well, I don't know. That's probably not A&W. Did you order through Uber or DoorDash? I would blame that on one of those guys. I don't think it's an A&W thing. I'm a big A&W fan. Oh, that was huge. Prep coming in with a $2 super chat. It's working. Shirt off next. Prep, that's why I wear 3 shirts. But that's for the after hours stream. Those are for the West Coast games. It's getting hot in here. Oh, goodness. Thank goodness Teresa isn't here tonight. I got a lot of money on y'all. There it is. Money's calling it 4-3. I told you if they can stand up, if they can play better, they should win this game, and they've come back. They're in the lead. Let's see them keep pressing. JT with 2. Best burger down here in Texas is what a burger. Ooh, Brian. That actually, I don't know why, but it just sounds good. Toronto going to knock this one down. They got to get this one going. That's for the post-game chat. The post-game celebration. They just showed when the Leafs score 3 or more. They're 17-0-1. Yes, they are on fire. I got to go grab my other bottle of water since all my helpers are out. Listen along. I'll be right back. Here's another shot. I'll be right back.
Here they come again. Nylander back for Benoit. For McCabe to Nylander. Fans on the shot, but holds it. And Nylander feeds that back down to Benoit. Nylander back with it. shot, and Levi steers that away.
Quicker to the puck, though. Winning races.
Marner pulls that frame. Feeds it back in front for Matthews, just out of his reach.
All right. This coming around, Buffalo trying to get it back. Coming around, cutting through the middle. Toronto going to cut it off. Here's a shot. Hildeby with a great save. It went up and over. Came back, hit the back end of that. Starting to like hockey. It's an interesting sport. Yeah, money. It's a fun sport. Fast-paced, and anything can happen. This coming around, side of the net. Trying to stuff it in. They can't. Leafs going to clear. 4.5 to go. Go, Leafs, go. This being dumped in the corner. Cycling it around. Here's a shot. Hildeby is down, and he's going to make the nice save. 4:19 to go. Sabres are pressing, trying to get back in here. But the Leafs doing a nice job. Really nice job. They're going to go to commercial break. Wow. What pressure. Unbelievable pressure. All right, we are 1 like away. 1 like away. Who's going to smash it? There we go. Thank you for hitting that like. Appreciate it. What an unbelievable game. Let me see. Where are the numbers at? Let me take a quick peek here. All right. We are 1 subscriber away from our next mini milestone. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe. We appreciate it as we continue to grow here on the channel. But we are here for all of you. So thank you for hanging around with us and enjoying some Leafs hockey. This is the best chat that's out there. Feeling froggy? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a crazy game. The Leafs were down and out, but they've found a way back in it. They found a way to climb back up. And this has been frustrating. It's been very frustrating, but they're getting it done. And that's all it takes. All it takes is push, push, push. Richard, how's it going? Welcome in. Good evening, my friend. So we have gone from 1-3 down to 4-3 up in less than 3 minutes. Well, it hasn't well, yeah, maybe, you know what? I guess it has been, right? Quinn scored that goal at 9:11. Robertson then scored at 11:20, and then Tavares at 12:40. So yeah, this all happened pretty quick. Richard, I hope you're having a great weekend. Happened real quick. Domi to McMahon to Nick Robertson. That was beautiful. And then Tavares went and pots 2. 2 goals in about 1 minute and 10 seconds for John Tavares. One of them on the power play. So that was pretty huge.
And they don't need to do a ton, but they need a little something, and they're good enough to provide.
JDA, we got the bougie water for you here tonight.
Against the Buffalo team that has 1 goal scorer in double digits.
Thomas, that's right. That's what happens. This back around in the corner. Gonna cycle around.
Larson swings back.
Great game here for Toronto. Nye's going to play this one up. Pacioretty cycling around, waiting for the line change to complete. Tries to backhand it to Myers. Can't do it. And here come the Sabres. Back in, long shot. Hildeby makes the save. Goes over to the corner. Big, juicy rebound. On the far side. Lorentz up on there. Pacioretty coming over. Going to cycle this one down low. Myers going to pick it up. Myers going to go off the glass. Leafs getting it out of trouble. In down the ice. Good little comeback here. It was a very sluggish start for the Maple Leafs. But they've been coming on and playing much better in this period. 13 shots. Off the glass, bringing it around. That's right. Onyx took our message to the dressing room. Got them all fired up.
Chips it back down as Reeves.
Or the Leafs saw Onyx getting escorted out of the stadium, and it got them excited. This in the corner. Been a long time since the Leafs scored 4. Jesse, I feel that way. With a little soccer play off the head, Jason Zucker, a little head bop there to knock the puck in. Domi going to carry this one around. He's going to send it all the way down. McMahon couldn't get it. So that's going to be an icing call. Come back down to the Leafs end. Watch Soccer Cup final between Scotland's two biggest teams. Celtic and Rangers game finished 3-3 after extra time. Celtic won 5-4 on penalty kicks. Richard, somebody else earlier, and I forget who it was, somebody mentioned that game earlier here today. Man, I tell you, soccer is such a hard-fought battle, and to end on penalty kicks drives me nuts. Because I feel like more people score on penalty kicks than get stopped. Penalty kicks is just such a hard way to lose a game.
If it's on purpose, if it's accidental.
So John Tavares, what a game he's having. I mean, that's goals 13 and 14 for JT. Right? He's going to have another, at this pace, another 30-goal plus season. I mean, boy, oh boy, is he really making a case for an interesting extension. Dan, how's it going? Welcome in. Off the draw, this one coming around. Buffalo. Curling, setting it towards the net. This is going to be steered to the corner by Hildeby. Tanev going after it, giving it to Matthews. Matthews had it knocked away. Ekman Larson played it back to the corner. Marner to Tanev. This is going to come cross-ice pass. Going to be played up, far side, sent down. Nylander going in the corner. Willie turning around, setting it back for Tanev. Tanev, he's going to flip it down low. Matthews letting it go. Matthews and Marner both in there. Marner was down on his knees. Travis, what's going on? Welcome in. 7-3, Toronto hat tricks. JT would love it. Here comes Willie. Nylander coming in over the line. Nylander bringing it. Matthews is in there as well. Marner going towards the net. Nylander walking all the way through, cutting in front of the net, shooting, and didn't miss by much. William Nylander was on cruise control there. It was like he had an invincibility cloak or something. Nobody was going near him. He just walked through everybody.
Where's the forward?
It's been one of those games. Yeah, I would like to sleep. It has been one of those games. Penalty shootout. The Rangers goalkeeper took one of the penalties. Really? You can do that? The goalkeeper can take a penalty kick? That's crazy. I apologize. I'm probably going to butcher that name, but is she? Is that how you say it? Is that how you pronounce it? Welcome in. And I hope I'm not saying it completely wrong. Here's Riley. Riley going to play this down in the corner. Bobby McMahon coming around. McMahon trying to pull this one free. Down low in the corner. Yokoharu, little pushing the Leaf player out of the way. Comes down. Riley gloving it. Knocking it down over to Myers. Myers moving this one free. Sabres trying to play it back. It's stolen by Toronto. Toronto down in the corner. Robertson going to play it around. This is Domi. He's going to play it out to McMahon. Got him in the skate. Myers putting it over. Riley shooting. A deflection right on. Great save. Robertson kicking this one free. Domi. What a great tip. McMahon. Cross-ice pass. Domi going to flip this one down low. Everybody's going to change it up. 34 seconds to go in the second period. And what a period this has been. Here's Buffalo taking a look. There's our Patreon, by the way. If you were looking to help us out, help support the stream outside of this environment, feel free to join our Patreon account. This down in the corner, putting it out in front. Here's Tavares looking for three. Great right save. Holy cow. Levi kicking out that right pad. Just got a piece of it. Tavares almost had his third. That would have been something. Would have been a natural hattie for JT as the period comes to an end. Wow. That would have been unreal. Any player on the team can take a penalty shot in soccer, excluding the goalkeeper. I had no idea the goalkeeper could do that. That's a gutsy play. That's interesting to pull your keeper out to take the penalty kick. Does that, Richard or Scott, does that happen often? I don't support either team. The game was sensational. Is that something that you see often, a goalkeeper taking extra kicks or penalty kicks? I can't imagine so. It's like taking your goaltender for a shootout goal. Like I can't even imagine such a thing. All right, let's break this all down. Excuse me, pardon me. 23 shots for the Maple Leafs now, 20 shots for the Sabres, 27 hits for the Leafs to 10 for Buffalo. Leafs are out hitting them, which is great. Varius, what's going on? Welcome in. 24 faceoffs to 18, which is awesome. I love to see them starting to run away here. 57% now in the faceoff circle. Would like the Leafs to climb back up to first or second overall. Leafs 1 for 3 on the power play. 1 for 1 go the Sabres. Taking a look, 8 giveaways for Toronto. A few too many in that period. 7 for the Buffalo Sabres. 5 takeaways for the Leafs, none for the Sabres, and 10-3 still the shots blocked. It was a wild second period. Zoran, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Quinn picked up his second of the game, his third of the season from Patrica and Samuelson. Then Nick Robertson, and yes, I did make a Spin Doctors reference for anybody who listened to Spin Doctors many moons ago. They're still awesome. So Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. Love that song, so I had to change it to Little Nicky Can't Be Wrong. As he put in a beauty goal. We'll show the simulations of them in a moment. His third from McMahon and Domi. Tavares on the power play from Matthews and Nylander, and then Tavares again for his 14th from Tanev and Ekman Larson. Time for the Bears supper. Have a great, all right, Yersies, have a good supper, have a good dinner, eat up. It's rare when it happens. When you're the Scottish champions, highest scorer was the keeper. He took all the penalties. Wow, that's crazy. But it is legal. Maybe has a great shot, but can't run. Oh, Scott, could you imagine? You're growing up and you're one of those kids. You can nail it from anywhere. You have the best shot, but you just have no athletic ability to keep up with the running. Oh, that's funny. Bradley, what's going on? It's a crazy one. All right, let me pull this up. Let me get reset here. We can break down the simulations of these goals in the second period because it was a real wild one. Wild one. Love that song too. All right, so give me a moment. Let's just get this in frame. Refresh and publish. All right, so let's break down. Let's break it all down. First, we're going with Quinn's second of the game. This was an interesting one. It was kind of a break, right? You can see here, Sabres are just pushing the pace. Just pushing it. Patrica doing a great job. He's got Pacioretty and Riley all over him. Look how far back Quinn is. He comes all the way in. A line change going on. He gets set. Patrica spins away, hits him with the pass. And again, not that I want to make excuses for Hildeby, but he's got Riley just to his right. He's got Pacioretty right in front. And look how it's lined up. I'm trying to get it right when the shot is coming. There's the move around Pacioretty. So Hildeby, and again, in fast motion, Hildeby probably catches this last moment, and it goes in. Benoit, what's going on? Welcome in. Matthew's having a hard time this season. I wasn't expecting this. He missed a bunch of games, but he's okay. He's still picking up his points. And that one just kind of goes in. So a nice little shot, but if again on the setup, not that I want to make excuses for Hildeby, but the first two, watching the reviews, we kind of saw how he was screened. This one too, right here. Look at the lineup. Look as it's coming across. He got Pacioretty directly in his line of sight. So Quinn makes a nice move as he comes up on Pacioretty, just pulls to the side right here and fires it through. So again, I don't think Hildeby saw the whole thing here from start to finish. Let's go take a look at Nick Robertson's goal. Nicky, what a great job. This line, my goodness. Ekman Larson starts it up to Robertson off the boards. Domi brings it in. You can see Domi and Nicky coming in here. Domi going to bring it up, fires it across. It's intercepted here by McMahon, which kind of freezes the goaltender, right? Because what's McMahon going to do? Pass or shoot? So the goaltender is frozen. He passes it over, and Robertson makes no mistake with the one-timer. So I wish they would have backed this up, the simulation, because there was an opportunity here earlier where Domi had it at the side of the net with a wide open chance, and he couldn't put it in. But it was a nice setup. Ekman Larson, a great pass, using the boards, right? This is where I hate to talk about math, but get your protractors out to measure the angle, how Ekman Larson put that one off the boards nicely right to Domi. Domi spots McMahon, grabs it to Robertson, buries the one-timer. So really, really nice play. That's right, Primus. Two Princes. Gotta love spin. I was a huge Spin Doctor fan. Man, Two Princes. I saw Spin Doctors at Canada's Wonderland back in the day for $8. Man, Kingswood Music Theater, $8. Best concerts. Hawk, what's going on? Anyone know Connor Clifton on the Sabres isn't playing? I don't offhand, but I can check for you in just a moment. Let's go to John Tavares. Take a quick look at his goal here. This on the power play. So the Leafs trying to set things up, and it's a nice spread. Now, it's weird because they have Riley on the ice, but Riley ends up playing along the boards and down low. So they're going to shuffle around. You got Marner and Matthews at the top. Morgan Riley in front of the net. So why do you have the smallest guy on the ice? And I got to actually look at their stats. But Morgan Riley's not a big body, and he's the one in front of the net. Tavares is there as well. It's kind of weird, their power play setup. I'll say it again. Should be playing tonight, 8-0-1, waiting for. I agree, Scott, I agree with you there. He definitely deserves a shot. So rotating, comes over to Matthews, Nylander at the top, back to Matthews, Tavares in front with the screen, Riley the side, Marner far side. Lots of options here for Austin Matthews. Matthews gets the puck, takes the one-timer, kind of goes off Tavares and through the goaltender. So we get that goal. If we take a look at Tavares' second of the period, again, it was a nice play. The missed shot, it's going to come back out. Nice feed right to Tavares, and he buries it. So again, McMahon, Pacioretty feeds this one in the corner off the boards. It was a sharp angle shot by Ekman Larson. Comes back out. Tanev. Look at this setup. John Tavares is all alone walking right in here. Buffalo caught on the long change. Nothing you can do about it. He's wide open, feeds the puck. And at this point, Tavares has to shoot. He has to. High slot, all alone. You got a couple bodies in front. He makes the shot, and he puts it in on the far side. It was a beautiful, beautiful goal. Well set up, well executed. Love when Toronto gets stuff like this working for them because it makes such a huge, huge difference. Let's see here. Oh, that's not great for my fantasy. Oh no. Oh, I hate when that happens with the fantasy points. Let me take a look. Now let me look for you, Connor Clifton. Let me see if I can find any kind of notes here real quickly for you. See if I can. Sorry, give me 1 second. No, nothing I see here real quickly. So yeah, he's probably just I don't know if he's hurt, but nothing that I can tell here offhand without kind of digging in any deeper here for it. Let's take a look. Maybe this will have it. No, he's just listed as a scratch, so nothing special about that. If we open up the shot report here, is this going to help us with anything? No, this is too small. There's so many stats here to take a look at, but half these are too small to read and dig into. All right, let's go. Now that we've gone through the goals, let's go back to our standings here. When we take a look at the standings, we know it's been a little bit of a tough slide. Jordan, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. If we take a look, Washington hanging on to that top spot. They are still in that lead with 44 points. The New Jersey Devils just behind them with 43, followed by Toronto and Florida tied with 38 points for that third spot in the Eastern Conference. The Leafs in Florida, both of them 1 point ahead of Carolina. Boston still hanging around with 35 points. Then you have Tampa and Ottawa to round out the top 8. Philadelphia has made their way up to 9th spot. The New York Rangers are falling and falling fast. The Rangers having all kinds of struggles, all kinds of issues, and it's bad. It's if you're a Ranger fan, you are not a happy camper right now with what's been going on, because they just keep struggling. They actually, from my understanding, got booed off the ice the other day, so that's not good. Blues, we heard this earlier. Blues are exploring teams to trade with Brandon Saad. They'd like to move him. He's got a no trade clause, but he's willing to consider some trades and other options. So Brennan Saad, who we talked about earlier, is on the market and being shopped around. So it'll be interesting to see if if a move is to be made. Would Toronto be involved? So interesting. So there was a picture posted. Cam Fowler, if you know, Cam Fowler was traded to Cam Fowler to the St. Louis Blues for a 4th round pick, and there was a picture posted of Cam Fowler's schedule today, and this was pretty funny. I thought I would read this. 7:00 a.m. woke up in Columbus. 9 a.m. traded and flight to Dallas. 1:50 landed in Dallas. 4 o'clock bus to rink. 4:30 media sessions. 5:15 team meetings. 6:30 takes ice as a Blue. That's kind of life when you get traded. Life, what it looks like. I mean, it is crazy. Absolutely crazy. 7 a.m. wake up. Hit the flight at 9. Land at 1:50. Bus to the rink. Media. Team meetings. Take the ice. That's a long day for Cam Fowler. So that's pretty wild. But Cam Fowler, we just saw the other day with Anaheim, is now in St. Louis. St. Louis looking to rebuild, and I kind of like that move. I'm happy for Cam Fowler. Get him going. The New York Rangers, as I was mentioning, they're looking to make some moves. They're getting blown out of the water. They're having some issues, so they need to pick it up. They're in jeopardy of missing the playoffs if the season ended today. Islanders just behind them, so the New York teams are definitely struggling. Pittsburgh, Columbus, Detroit, Buffalo, Montreal making up the back end of the Eastern Conference. In the West, the Winnipeg Jets, they are back on top with 45 points. Minnesota in second, Vegas in third, LA Kings in fourth place, which, by the way, the Kings beat yesterday the Rangers 5-1. That's where they were booed off the ice. Edmonton in fifth, Dallas in sixth, Colorado in seventh, Vancouver and Calgary dropping down to 8 and 9. There was a period in time where Vancouver, Calgary, Winnipeg, and Edmonton were all in good standings. Right now, Calgary needs to up their game. And of course, those trades for Nazem Kadri continue to swirl around. Utah, then Seattle, St. Louis, San Jose, Anaheim, Nashville, and the dreadful Chicago Blackhawks make up the bottom of the Western Conference. Other games in action right now. It's not a busy night. The Hurricanes are up 3-1 over the Blue Jackets. The Blues are up 1-0 over the Rangers. Wild and Golden Knights are tied 1-1, and the Chicago Blackhawks defeated the Islanders 5-3. Ilya Mikheyev gets his 3rd of the year for Chicago. Taylor Hall picks up his 7th of the year. We talked about Taylor Hall earlier. Tero Teravainen scored for Chicago. And Connor Bedard picks up his 7th of the year. And I got to say, I still feel really bad for Connor Bedard. Such an unbelievable talent. Playing in Chicago, and Chicago is just so bad. It's not like, when the Maple Leafs picked up Austin Matthews, they were bad, but they got better real good. Montreal, when they pick up some of their talent, they got better. Even though Slafkovsky is not doing well, they had a little bit of a good run, and then they got real bad real quick. But they have other issues. Edmonton, we saw with Connor McDavid and some of the picks there, they're getting better. They weren't in last place. Chicago continues to struggle, and it makes me wonder, how long Connor Bedard is going to be a Blackhawk for. If they cannot get their acts together, will he be moving out of town and moving out real quick? So very, very unfortunate for Connor Bedard. Although we will see Connor Bedard coming up on Team Canada. Connor Bedard is going to be on the Team Canada roster. He's been on the ice and skating. I'm looking forward to the World Juniors kicking off in less than a week. Well, about a week's time. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. 10 days time, I guess. The World Juniors. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. So lots of hockey still to come. Make sure you got everything checked. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you got your notifications on because it's going to be good. Matthews for Bedard. So, Travis, you know, it's interesting. I would love to see Bedard here, but I think Matthews is the better player. I really do. I think he's the better player. So that would be interesting. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Matthews or Bedard? Who would you rather have? 1 second. All right. Marner for Bedard. So Dan, that is a little bit more appealing, I think. Chuck says Bedard or Marner for Bedard. See, I would give a lot more thought over a Marner trade than Matthews. Matthews, I think, is a mistake to move. However, Marner, on the other hand, you know, if they can't come up with a deal, if they can't come up with a good extension, boy, wouldn't that be interesting to call up Chicago and say, hey, I got a Mitch Marner for you, 100-point player. I want Connor Bedard. That would be real interesting. Blended, what's going on? The game is blocked in my area, so I'm watching you on my new 75-inch TV. Oh my gosh, Blended. You want this face on a 75-inch TV? Well, thank you, Blended. I appreciate it so very much. Thanks for coming in the chat and saying hello. Roger, how's it going? Welcome in. And I do want to call out and do say thank you to everybody who's watching us on the TV. I was taking a look at our metrics the other day, and we have a huge market of people who watch us on the smart TVs with YouTube app on the TVs. So thank you for doing that. I want to recognize you for watching along. I know some boxes will allow you to view the chat, others don't, but thank you for watching along. All right, let's all listen as the Leafs going to go into period number 3. How is this one going to play out? Will it get done or won't it get done? The Leafs with a lead.
First two.
Let's see how it plays out. Period number 3 starts
You'd love to have
right now.
both goalies available to you.
Roger, I have no idea. Marner for Bedard. Marshall likes that one. I would do that. Just coming around, held in. Here comes Willie with a shot right on. A quick shot and a nice stop there. Chicago will sign Marner in free agency to play with Bedard. Blended, that's not an option in the survey. That's not an option. He's not allowed. He can either be traded there. He can't sign there. I wouldn't mind a line of Marner and Bedard. It would be very interesting. I think Matthews has a little bit of that gritty chip on his shoulder, more than Marner. Here's another shot. That one's being steered aside. It would be a very interesting conversation. This in front, diving Matthews. And another penalty coming up, a trip. So Matthews coming so close. And the Leafs going to go back to the power play. Good pressure by the Maple Leafs in front. Marner getting this one. Down low, comes out to Matthews. Matthews puts it off his skate between his legs to pull it in front. Diving down, and it's Zach Benson who saves a goal here by tripping him up. Matthews would have buried that one. So here we go. Back to the power play. Will it be Tavares' night for the third? Off the draw comes to Riley. It's funny, Riley's playing wing on this power play. Marner to Tavares in the slot, feeding it down low to Willie. Willie was looking to return, can't. Finds Riley. Riley and Matthews switch positions now. Marner down low to Matthews. Matthews looking, leaves it with Marner. Marner back to Matthews. Tavares goes to the front to Riley. Riley to Nylander. Nylander cross for Matthews, leaving it for Riley. Tavares to net, looking for the tip, but it's intercepted by Buffalo, and they're going to clear this one all the way down. Leafs turning to bring this one around. Let's go.
Across to Matthews. Drops it off
This
to
one
Marner.
coming in. Matthews
Back in for Matthews.
turning,
Quick
cycling.
back.
Buffalo going to rip it along the boards, and that's going to hop out. So we're going to get a face-off still in the Sabres zone. Nice job here by the Leafs. Good jump. Good jump coming in. I'd like to see at least one more. We know the Leafs have this habit in the second game of the back-to-backs to take the foot off the gas and bad things happen. We want to see them keep pressuring, keep playing, keep pushing. 1:09 to go. Keep that push on. Tavares getting waved out. Matthews going to come take it. Tavares drops back to the point. Off the draw, Buffalo wins this one, and they're going to clear this one all the way down.
Samuelson sends that down the ice.
Hildeby comes out. Marner, like, is somebody going to skate?
Hildeby
Holy
leaves it
cow,
there
the
for
Leafs
Riley.
just wasted 10 seconds going back to get this puck.
Two road games
They're
coming
not
this
skating.
week. The Leafs
Here
at
comes
Dallas
Marner.
Wednesday,
Marner
and at
going
Buffalo.
to carry this one over the red line. Spots Matthews.
Pass
Gives it
across
to
to
him.
Matthews.
Matthews coming in. Shooting. Hits the crossbar.
Now
Nylander.
He hit the iron flush there.
Leaving it. Tavares going to keep this one in. JT swinging it to Matthews. It's picked away. Tavares has to race back. Tuck is coming up on him. Pass comes to Matthews. Matthews bringing it in. Drops it for Marner. Marner to Nylander. Nylander toe drag to Matthews. Shooting. Oh, what a glove save. What a glove save as Matthews was fading away. Takes that shot. Wow. Levi has been outstanding. You know, we often talk about how a goaltender has to keep their team in a game by making some saves. Well, Levi is making some great saves here today. And that one hit the corner, kind of post, then crossbar, then post, which is why it didn't deflect out of play. Off the draw to scramble. Domi can't get it. Sabres going to carry this one out. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Sabres bringing it in, right in. Hildeby with a big poke check. Ekman Larson back with it.
6'7" netminder.
Here comes Ekman Larson. Pass across. Going to work this one through. Domi's going to dump it in. McCabe waiting for it. Doesn't come to him. Sabres going to try the other side. Matthew Nye's up. He's going to knock this one down. Only one shot on that power play. Sabres going to go off the boards, and this should be an icing call. And it is.
An icing call against Buffalo.
Leafs may very well snap a 3-game streak of losses in games consecutive calendar days. Yeah, it was an ugly start, but they're going now. They are going now.
If you run the numbers, that sounds
Expected
like
goals a game this season. Matthews at .55, just behind Kaprizov and ahead of Zach Hyman. He's got 4 shots tonight on 10 attempts. Remember when we looked in the first period, the Leaf forwards had no shots, only Domi and Pacioretty. They've certainly turned that one around. The only Maple Leaf forwards with no shots is Lorentz, Nyes, Dewar, and Reeves. So the fourth line players, no shots on net. And of course, Matty Nyes. This around, keeping this one in the zone. The third line has been buzzing for these Maple Leafs. Especially whether you're following second straight or multi-ugly goals. If you go back down to the Marlies in favor of top another goaltender. Yeah, I think it depends on how long. Because we're going to see Joseph Wall for their start on Wednesday. And then it depends on when we think we're going to get Stolarz back. Here's Matthews going to backhand it over to McMahon. McMahon is going to play this one in. Matthews coming in. Trying to get some help from Nylander in the corner. Matthews going to feed this out in the high slot. Here's a shot that goes just wide. Matthews on the side of the net trying to stuff it in. He can't. Byram going to send this one down the ice. Tanev going to race back for it. And another icing against Buffalo. So great pressure here by the Maple Leafs in the third period. 3 shots, 4 shots now. Good to see them throwing puck towards the net. They're doing an awesome, awesome job. Boy, this team is very different in this period than they were in period number 1. It's like a completely different team.
Good job by Levi getting back in the post.
It took a while to get to this point. They are doing a good job. Buffalo going to bring it out to the neutral zone. Here come the Sabres. Dropping this one back in. Another shot. Just wide. Peterka at 80 miles an hour. Power going to play this one across. Sabres bringing it right back down. It's taken away. Ekman Larsson spinning away. He's going to bank it off the boards. In terms of the Leafs defenseman, Morgan Riley leading the way right now with almost 17 minutes. The next one is Tanev at 13 and a half. So Riley carrying most of the load right now in this game. Pacioretty sending it out. Power is going to stop it, but his momentum carries him out of the zone. He brings it all the way back down. Long pass up. Here they come. Sabres. Benson going to flip this one in the corner for Tuck. He's going to go in against McCabe. Tavares picks up the loose puck. Tavares kind of tripped up there. Gets it over to McCabe. McCabe throwing this one through the neutral zone. And it's grabbed here in the Sabres. Spinning it around. Here's Byram. Byram has it knocked down. Sabres again going to try and bring this one up. Now they come into the Leaf zone. Up over the line, a shot by Zucker. That one gets deflected into the glass. Coming around in the corner, picked away. Matthews is there. Matthews can't find it. Now he does. Sending it back down in the corner, but picked up by Buffalo. Sabres trying to take this one away. They can't. Leafs, nice pass to Marner. Trying to hit Riley, can't do it. Sabres going to keep it in, but it's stolen by Matthews. Matthews tried to hit Willie. Cross-ice pass. That one was taken away. Willie is forced all the way back. Riley going to move this one up to Marner. Back to Nylander. Nylander coming in near side. Dropping it into the slot. Nobody is there. It comes to the line. Here's a shot from the point by Myers at 81 miles an hour. It's knocked down. Sabres playing it through the neutral zone. Look out, almost too many men on the ice. They had to hop back over the boards. Willie bringing this one in. He's got Matthews. Gets him the puck. Marner is cutting towards the net. Matthews shoots, but he fans on it. Nylander in the corner. Sending this one to the line. Here's a long shot. Again, it's deflected down. Myers throwing pucks from the net. Like to see it. Here comes Buffalo again. Working this one up. Peterka sending it in. Hildeby can't stop it behind the net. Back to the line. It comes out over the line. Dewar going to give it to Reeves. Reeves has it taken away. They send it in. Hildeby going to play it back over for the Leaf defender. Here's Tanev getting it to Ekman Larsson. Ekman Larsson cross-ice pass. Here comes Lorentz bringing this one in. Plays it down in the corner. Comes in with a big thunderous hit. Ryan Reeves going in the corner. He can't catch up to it. Everybody's coming in. McCabe throwing a hit. Got the foot out there. I don't like to see the little slew foots, those little trips. Here's Connor Dewar getting it up to Benoit, shoveling this one ahead for Lorentz as he puts this one down in the Sabres end of the ice. Buffalo going to bring this one up, sending it around, pops past the side of the net. Myers is there. He's going to cut this one through. 13:20 to go. Here's a long shot. Myers going to tip this one in the corner. Bedard to Vancouver. You know what? Would like to sleep. He would actually fit in nicely there. Here's McMahon pulling the trigger, and he can't get that shot off. Bedard would fit in very nicely with that Vancouver squad. Here's McMahon with a shot, empty net on the backhand, and it goes just wide. Nicky Robertson looks skyward. He has it again behind the net. Big battle going on, and Sabres going to come away with it. Robertson trying to come back, get that stick lift, and Robertson throws a hit, putting his man into the boards. Myers coming back, playing this one ahead, can't get it out. Sabres, Thompson, curling around. Myers going to push him into the boards. Buffalo back to the line, it hops over. This coming all the way down, so Toronto going to regroup, get things back up and set. All right, Leaf fans, let's do it. Hey, Morgan, what's going on? Let's get those Go Leafs Go coming in. Let's see it. Mike, what's up? Start flooding that chat. Go Leafs Go. Bringing it in. Here's Matty Nyes. Matty Nyes. Side of the net. Shovels it in front through the crease. Over to Ekman Larsson. He steps into one. And that is going to be stopped 82 miles an hour. Wow. And there, of course, they're going to go to commercial break. Soon as we get the Go Leafs Go going, they decide to go to a commercial break. Alexander, I love it. Hurry up, Maple Leafs, get another one. They're keeping that foot on the gas. They are keeping that foot on the gas. They are going. They are pressing. This is what we wanted to see from this squad. In this period, the Maple Leafs, 6 shots on net. Buffalo has no shots on net. None for the Sabres. Leafs are getting aggressive defensively, which is what we talked about in the opening. We said they have to get defensive. They have to clear guys out of the net. A lot of the goals Buffalo has scored is because of a screen in front. Leafs are now moving those players away. They're controlling the puck. They're getting aggressive. They're now doing everything we talked about which is why they've had a great 8 minutes here in the third period. It's why the second period really kind of took off. And when they got those goals, holy moly, they took that adrenaline, they took that momentum, and they ran with it. It's absolutely incredible. Night and day, the teams we saw from the first to the second and now here in the third period. Absolutely incredible. If we take a look just over here at the shots on net, take a look. The Maple Leafs are peppering from everywhere. They're shooting from all over the place, which is exactly what they should be doing. Buffalo is using their points a lot more. I wish I could actually point on the screen, but Buffalo is using its shots a whole lot more from the points. Toronto is getting point shots. They're getting face-off dot shots. They're getting slot shots. They're shooting from around the net. Toronto is really mixing it up, which makes it very difficult for a team defense to defend you because you don't know where pucks are going to come from. And Don Cherry always said it best, just put pucks to the net, and that's exactly what they're doing, and it's working. Levi's been playing well, but Toronto needs to get one more. All right, we got the Go Leafs Go going. We got the hands going up. The virtual wave is flying right now. Let's go. Go Leafs go. Off the draw, Matthews wins this one back. Here's McCabe sending it right on. Levi bobbled it, and he has to quickly pounce on it and hang on. Oof. What a nice one. Thank you so much for hitting those likes. Appreciate it. Welcome in if you're new. Thank you for joining us. If this is your first time finding us, thank you for giving us a try. We hope you enjoy our coverage. We'll be live again tomorrow night for Monday Night Prime. Florida Panthers, Edmonton Oilers. That's going to be a doozy. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and set your notifications so you never miss a stream when they pop up. This coming around. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. By the way, we are 2 subs away from our next mini milestone here. This coming to the line. Toronto going to play this one up. Pacioretty, he's getting pushed around. Sabres bringing it right back in. Here's some hard hits. Drawing through. Benoit off the glass. Here's McCabe sending it all the way down to Tavares. He's looking for his third. JT coming in. Shoot that. Toe drag. JT walking in. JT. Oh, what a save by Levi. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. I thought it was happening. Tavares to Riley. Riley bringing this down low. Tavares goes to the bench. Cross ice pass. A shot, and that's going to be deflected up and out of play. John Tavares. Holy dangle, Batman. John Tavares. Just a little dipsy dude. Toe drag around. Tried to go through Levi. Opened him up. Tried to go 5-hole. But Levi doing a good job. He opened up coming across, but he got down in that butterfly and was able to take it away. And John Tavares nowhere to go. But Bowen Byram, you might want to pick your cup off the ice because you just got deked out of your pants. Cam, what's going on? Welcome in. At least Buffalo. At least if you're a Buffalo sports fan, you can root for the Bills. There you go, Cam. Exactly. This coming around, trying to pull this one through. Thank you, XY. Appreciate it. Domi trying to bring this one free. Back through, pass. Robertson going to deflect that one. Going to hop down on the side. Robertson throwing a huge hit. Puck coming loose. Buffalo playing it into the opening corner. Down low. Go Bills, go. That's right. The Bills are the only Buffalo team that can win. I'm actually a Bills guy. I like Bills. I'm part of the Bills Mafia. Here's a shot right on. And Levi making the save. Robertson going to dig that one free. Going into the corner. McMahon digging for it. Comes to Domi. Domi with a goal tonight. To Ekman Larson with a shot. And that one is going to be snagged by Levi. Levi is certainly being tested. He has lots being thrown at him. And Levi is playing great. He's probably the best Buffalo Sabre on the ice right now. The first line for the Sabres has had a great game. Quinn has been great. Tuck has played decent. Thompson has been okay. The rest of the team has kind of been absent. But Levi has been spectacular. He's been awesome. So if you're a Sabres fan, and I know our good friend Coach N is, Levi is a very positive spot in an otherwise tough season for the squad. Here's Marner with a shot down in front, another shot, and a great save by Levi. It's still loose. He makes a couple. This coming out and all the way down the ice. Tanev racing back, no icing call here. This down in the corner. Pass is tipped up, Sabres can't control. Nylander tried to steal, he can't. Thompson gonna flip this one far side in the corner. Tanev going back to pick it up. Tanev pinched, trying to bring it in front. They get it back to the line. Here's a long shot, taking it up off the shoulder. Nice job there by Hildeby standing up. He didn't drop down, able to use the big shoulder. That's right, Jim. Go Leafs, go. They are going. They are getting this one done. 45-28 Buffalo. The final quarter is winding down. Awesome, dude. This one coming through, down over the line, hits a skate, comes off. Robertson and Domi getting points. It's about time, Len. It's about time these guys connected and got going. This one coming free. Back in their own zone. Taking a look, Benoit going to tip this one free. Buffalo bringing it right back in. Sabres shooting. Oh, look out, a big rebound. Hildeby thought he had it, and it kind of hit him and trickled over to the corner. 9 minutes to go here in period number 3. 35 shots now for the Maple Leafs. It started slow, but they've been unbelievable in period 2 and 3. 14 shots in the second. 13 here in the third. Up over the line. Duar going up to hit his man, and he's going to steal the puck, flipping it up. Ryan Reeves trying to chase it down. Lorentz can't get it. Sabres back into the Leaf zone. Going cross-ice pass. Tried to hit Cousins. They can't. Cousins spinning around. That's somebody I'd love to see the Leafs pick up. Bring Dylan Cousins over to the Maple Leafs. Sabres coming across. Here's a shot. That one goes wide. As again, Jack Quinn looking for his third. This is flipped up. A high stick is going to knock it down. The Sabres are going to touch it. And that's going to get a whistle as overpower touches that one up. They're going to go to commercial break. The Leafs need one more for some insurance with 8:24 to go. They've been playing a very nice period. Is it contract time? Oh, gosh. Isn't it funny how when it's contract time, guys always seem to play better, a la Mitch Marner right now? Although, in fairness, Mitch Marner has played well the last couple of seasons, but come playoff time is where things seem to disappear. They're playing good. Now, I know, it's the Buffalo Sabres. They should be winning 4-2 at this point, or 4-1. They should have a much bigger lead than a 1-goal lead. But right now, they are playing very nice hockey. They're being aggressive. They're skating. They're making smart passes. They're shooting very, very well. I have no problems with how this game is going. If you erase the first period, this is a very different hockey game, right? A very different hockey game. And it's exciting. Again, for those that are just coming in, we're here tomorrow night for Monday Night Prime, the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers, 8:30 start time. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Now, for those of you that are new to the channel, again, welcome in. We love our hockey. Yes, I'm a Maple Leafs fan. Yes, I'm a Florida Panthers fan, but I am a hockey fan. Now, we're not here every single night. We're not. This is a hobby for me. It's something I do for fun. I have a day job. I don't get paid from YouTube. I don't get paid from the NHL, from the Maple Leafs. I thank all of our gifters here who donate to the channel through PayPal or memberships or Super Chats. It helps with all the channel expenses, but this is something we like to do for fun. So we're not here every night, but we're here a lot, and we're here most nights. Now, we are going on vacation, so our schedule over the next few weeks is going to be hit or miss, but we will still be here, and we'd love for you to join us and hang out, especially as the World Juniors get going on. We're going to have a lot of fun here through the holidays and into the back end of the season. So hang out with us. The chat, if you haven't noticed already, our hockey chat is awesome. The people in this community are fantastic, and we appreciate it. We like to talk to you. We want to have fun with you. We share your opinion. We don't just ignore you like some other channels out there. So thanks for being a part of what we do, and let's go. Back at it. Come on, Leafs. Here's Tavares. He's going to pick this one up, playing it to the line. And Buffalo gets it right back out. We got 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes. We want to see Tavares get another one. Rangers 3 goals in 10 minutes. Oh, the Rangers starting to feel some need to score some goals, are they? Rangers, they have to find their way because they are struggling.
surprising to think of
Three.
some of these players still playing the NHL.
Hang on,
that
Rangers.
eligible.
Are you talking the New York Rangers? I'm showing them still down 3-0. Or you want them to score 3 goals in 10 minutes.
I like Benson's game.
They are St. Louis. Oh, there you go. Okay, thank you, Roger.
He's feisty.
I was like, I'm still seeing the score 0. Rosie coming in, hitting that subscribe. Thank you so much, Rosie. Welcome to the community. Or Rose. Welcome in. Blue light for you. Back to the line. Here's a shot looking for the deflection in front. This coming all the way down. Tanev racing back for it. Buffalo going to get there first, taking this one into the corner. Thompson is set up. He's curling in front. Pass doesn't get to him, but it comes across to Samuelson, and he fanned on that shot. Toronto going to flip it out. Power can't hold it in. This one is coming all the way back. Thompson picking it up in his own end. 7-11 left to go here in this period. Let's go, Leafs. Banking it off the boards, coming around. Buffalo starting to put some pressure. They need a couple. This is going to the corner. Domi, a little cross check. Have to be careful there, Domi. Down around behind the net. You know the refs are going to call something on Toronto. Robertson coming in, throwing another hit. I got to check to see how many hits Nicky Robertson has. There's been a lot of penalties on Buffalo, only one called on Toronto, so I fully expect to see the Maple Leafs go to the box at some point. An icing called against Buffalo. Let me go into these individual stats. Robertson throwing his body around. I got to find him here. Let's see. Nicky Robertson. He's credited with 3 hits tonight. 3 hits for Nick Robertson. Pacioretty with 5 hits, Reeves with 5 hits, Marner with 3 hits, Dewar with 3 hits, McMahon with 3, and Nick Robertson 3 hits. Wow. Off the draw, this is coming along. It's going to be tipped out of play. Great line for Nick Robertson today. 1 goal, 1 assist for 2 points. He's a +2. He's had 17 shifts. He's got 1 shot, 3 hits, and a takeaway. That's a great third-line stat. Bobby McMahon, by the way, that's in 12 minutes. Bobby McMahon in 14 minutes has 2 assists, is a +3, 2 shots, also 3 hits. Great game for both McMahon and Robertson. Back to the line, Riley. Sending this one deep. Pacioretty at the side, putting it in front. It's there for Nyes, and he can't beat the glove of Levi. Oh, my goodness. Alexander's like, come on, we need another one. Put this one home. So Nyes starting to get in here. Nyes needed that one. He needed to get a shot. So the only 2 Maple Leaf forwards with no shots right now, Ryan Reeves and Connor Dewar. So remember, after the first period, only 2 Leafs had shots, 2 Leaf forwards. Now all the forwards except for Reeves and Dewar have shots on net, and I'm fine with that. From a defensive standpoint, Benoit and Tanev have no shots. Ekman Larson is 5, Riley with 4, McCabe with 3.
McCabe's been playing with Benoit for a lot of this third period.
Face off in the Buffalo zone. Off the draw. Yeah, Marshall, he really has. Levi has been outstanding. Favors going to play this one up. That's going to go out of play. Leafs are pointing up. They want to delay a game penalty.
Where did he shoot it from?
It was inside.
If he's inside the zone, this is a penalty. Quinn waiting to see the officials and the linesmen coming together for a little huddle here in front of the penalty box. So Quinn does shoot this from inside. It doesn't look like Pacioretty got a piece of it. This should be a delay game penalty on Quinn. Pacioretty's stick was there, but it looks like he did not get a piece of it.
It's so tough to tell.
Well, you know, this other angle, it makes it very close to see.
Okay. Yeah, I think they got it right.
Buffalo, number 22.
Yeah.
2 minutes for delay game.
It is 2 minutes delay game. From the last angle they showed, it looked like maybe Pacioretty's stick got a piece of it.
It's so hard to tell, and yet on the replay, I think you can see it.
Let's see here in super slow motion.
Watch it roll up the middle of the blade.
Ooh. On this angle, I hate to say it, I think Pacioretty got a piece of it. Now, next year, next season, there is going to be a new rule where you can challenge it.
Challenge over the glass.
That the puck was deflected before it went over the glass.
Oh, excuse me. It's in this year, not next year. This year, the new rule is you can challenge if a puck is tipped at a glass, and that's exactly what Buffalo's going to do.
And to me, I think he
So
might
Buffalo
hit the
is
stick
challenging.
of Quinn,
This is
but he
a
doesn't hit the
new
puck. What do he's got here?
super close-up.
Oh,
Yes, it looks like it does
I don't
just.
know.
I think that hits the
It
stick.
just
clip
hits
off the
the
top.
blade of
I
the
think
stick.
that clips the
That-
stick.
This it
That's
doesn't get any
a great
closer than
shot.
this, but I'm fairly certain. Looking at the
It is
angle
up
of the
on his
puck, how
blade.
it's wobbling. You know what?
Now,
It's
does he
so
touch
hard
it
to
after it
it's
hits Pacioretty's stick,
it's so hard to
right?
tell. I mean,
Is the last touch
the
point?
angle is there,
That's the other question.
but does the
Okay,
follow
so-
through of
I think
Quinn's
that sort of
shot
suggests
straighten it
Pacioretty
out,
might have
or is
just
this
got
off
a
the
piece.
blade of Pacioretty? Here's the call.
After coach's challenge, the puck was deflected.
There you go.
Therefore, there is no penalty on the play.
No penalty. So they overturn it. So they look at that
Yeah,
close-up
and you know what?
angle,
I mean, we heard in
and
the
they
first
say it
intermission,
was
the
deflected.
panel's
So
talking about,
this is a
you know,
new
reviews
rule
and
where you can
everything else,
challenge
but the
this
goal
delay
is
of
to get it
game
right.
call, which
And
I
that would've been a
actually
huge
like,
penalty on
because
Buffalo.
in this
Still,
situation with
left the
6
game,
minutes
down
left,
one. I mean,
if Buffalo goes to the box and Toronto scores,
very,
it makes it
very
very
close.
difficult for them to come back. You hate to see these
like to see them
things
get it
get it
right.
wrong. So it is something you
Always
can challenge.
into
This is,
the
I believe,
most
is the
high
first
leverage
time
play.
we've seen this
Overtime,
challenge
Game 7 of
this
Stanley
year.
Cup final.
So new
Right.
rule
Do you wanna make sure they
being
get it right?
tested here, and
That's
it
gonna
comes
be
out
tough.
in Buffalo's favor.
If a toast
But this
agrees,
is a
you wanna make
very,
sure they get
very
it right.
close call.
I think the fans in Buffalo would.
So I don't mind these challenges. I hate the offside challenges, but I get it. This is an important challenge. All right, here we go. So 5-on-5, no penalty. Sabres going to win this. They're going to rip this around. Thank you, Len. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Going to play this one across. Chipped in. This down in the corner. Byram going across. And, of course, it's very hard in the chat to understand somebody's tone and point of view. So I appreciate that very much. They're going to take a quick moment here. Time is ticking. Leafs got to keep the foot on the gas. Had a small break. Leafs are up to 39 shots now. Leafs are up to 39 shots, 17 in this period. Sabres have only had 3 shots in this period.
They're talking about
So 17
6-on-5
shots
defense.
in the third period for the Maple Leafs, which is wild. Matthews in to take this draw against Thompson. Matthews going to win this one back to Riley at the point. Riley sending it in. Little blocker save there. That's going to be the 40th shot on net for the Maple Leafs. Riley from the point. Remember when our D used to never shoot the puck? Wow, I love what we're seeing today. Lots of shots from our defense. Matthews back, giving it to Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson back with it. 5.5 to go here in period number 3. 4-3 Leaf lead. Going to dump this one in. Domi coming in here after it. Picked up by Byram. He's going to go high off the glass. Toronto's going to keep this one in just temporarily as the pass is going to come out. Misses power. Pitched back up to Bobby McMahon. Here's Nick Robertson breaking free. Robertson shoots. Oh, and it's deflected. And Robertson taking it. And Robertson is exchanging blows with Greenway, who's about 3 times the size. What a play by Nick Robertson. And Robertson, what an effort. The physicality is crazy. The Leafs never make it easy. No, they don't. That's right, Edward. That is true. If you challenge it, you are wrong. You go down 2 men. It's a gutsy call. This coming in over the line. Benoit doing a nice job putting Krebs into the boards. Nick Robertson, the physicality out of this kid. Wow, he's showing a lot of heart tonight. A lot. Domi can't get it out. Quinn goes up looking for his third. And Robertson going to pull away. He's going to bank this one off the boards. Now changed. McMahon is going to go in and steal it. Bobby McMahon all by himself on a solo mission. Bobby McMahon looking for his Chewbacca. Can't find him. He's going to peel off and head to the bench. Damn, if the red light in an empty net. If the red light shoot an empty net, can you sound the red light? I will, Luna. Yes. This is being dumped in. High stick there by Buffalo. Leafs going to touch it up. Myers having a tough time picking up this puck. Tavares is there with them. We want to see JT get number 3. This coming across in over the line. Buffalo sending this one down in deep. Here's a big hit, a couple big hits. Pacioretty, he's going to flip this one off the boards, and it comes out and all the way down the ice. Byram is back to pick it up. Hayden, shame on you. Buffalo going to work this up. 3:20 to go. Sabres are going to start pressing. Matthews going to come in. Stripped it away, but can't control it. Big Tage Thompson bringing it the other way. Going to go off the glass, putting it in the Leaf zone. Tanev trying to chip this one free. Matthews backing in. Going to flip this one up. It comes out. Nylander trying to chase it down. 3 minutes to go now. 3 minutes to go. Toronto getting aggressive. They got to get back. Sabres bringing it in. A drop pass. Nice play there by Matthews. Marner coming to Thompson. Here's Byram putting it across. Sharp angle. Hildeby gets a save. Matthews trying to flip it into the corner. Tanev over to Ekman Larson. Back over to Tanev. Tanev playing this one up. A little harder than that, please. Nylander trying to get it out. He does. He gets it to Marner. Marner can't really play it. Buffalo going to work it back. Now they're bringing this one in. Here comes Buffalo working in all the way, shooting. Hildeby getting that shoulder up with a nice stop. And this being sent all the way down the ice. Icing against Toronto. First line has been Nylander, Marner, Matthews for more than a period. Yeah, they've certainly been switching things around. And they just took a shot away from Toronto, which is kind of weird. They went from 40 to 39. So that's kind of strange that they took a shot away. But Nick Robertson, what a game he is having. Fighting off Greenway, coming in on the breakaway, just misses the top corner, then goes in that corner, and he's throwing them. So here we go. Levi is on the bench. Empty net. 2:20 to go. Empty net for Buffalo. Tavares is on the ice. Puck coming around. Marner to Nyes. Comes to Tavares. Tavares shooting. Tavares scores! John Tavares with the hat-trick goal. JT for 3. Throw him if you got him. Throw him if you got him. Way to go. JT, redeem trick. There it is, redeem trick. And Cousins left the ice.
He's absolutely losing it about the puck drop. Because John Tavares won it.
Wow, there it is. Love it, love it, love it. JT.
Got frustrated, stayed with it. His first goal banked in off his
What a game he is having. What a season John Tavares is having.
Could add 4. Could add more.
My goodness, he could be at half a dozen right now.
And then wins a faceoff. That's well done by Marner and Nyes.
Great job. And right after that, Dylan Cousins hammers the puck into the empty net in a slap shot, and he leaves the ice. I'm not sure if he's getting a penalty why he had to leave the ice. But Dylan Cousins
he was incensed on the
right off and left.
He did not like how the puck was dropped.
What a shot.
Now, you're going up against Tavares, who's like 57%.
Tavares carried it up to the red line, so there would be no icing if he missed, and he puts that one in. Unbelievable. Game misconduct. Thank you. They haven't said anything here yet that I've seen. So here's on the face-off.
So what's the problem?
I don't see anything wrong with that face-off.
And that's a textbook win by Tavares.
Unbelievable. So there you go, Alexander. Levi goes back in. 2:12 still on the clock. The Maple Leafs putting it in. John Tavares, his 15th goal of the season. Wow, 15th goal before Christmas. Here they come again. Another shot, and Levi is going to hang on to this one. Wow. John Tavares, he is just off the leaders with his 15th goal. Mark Scheifele is in 10th spot with 16 goals. So William Nylander is tied for 5th with 18. John Tavares is probably in about 11th spot with 15. Off the draw, Buffalo going to win this one. Bringing this one around. He could have had a double hat trick. Yeah, Hayden's had a fantastic game. A great game. Buffalo going to bring this up. They pull their goaltender again. Hildeby's taking a shot. Hildeby, oh my goodness. Hildeby shooting for the empty net, and that was right on. Peterka caught that one and brought it down. Wow, Hildeby taking the shot at the empty net, and he almost scored. Buffalo at their own blue line, able to grab that one out of the air. Holy moly.
Yeah, you know what? Good for you. Do your thing.
Turning this one around, that would have been awesome if Hildeby scored. I hope he takes that shot again. Well, hang on a second. I got to put in a dinner order here.
It'll be a little glance. It's a good decision, though. He's got clean
unbelievable. What a chance. Hildeby.
This one would have gone in, too. Peterka was right in the middle of the rink. Oh, yeah.
That was phenomenal. Oh, I wish that would have went in. Hopefully, a minute 14. Will he get another chance? Do it again. A great comeback, Brian. A great comeback. This is going to be hammered across. Lala's place. Looks like we're going to, the family's out, so they're going to be bringing back some Wimpy's Diner. Little Wimpy's Diner, which is awesome. So we're going to do the hot turkey sandwich, the hot turkey with the gravy and the mashed potatoes and the veggies. Delicious. Who does Hildeby think he is? Ronnie Hextall. Greatest Leaf, what's going on? Welcome in. This coming around. Hildeby can't set it up. Last minute to go. And what a phenomenal game. Matthews to Willie, gonna chip it, and Willie gets tripped up. It comes back. Here's Toronto. Marner. He's gonna play this one ahead to Nylander. He's not taking a shot, just trying to put this one in. Buffalo back with it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank all of our gifters for tonight. I really appreciate it. AAU Triton Euryses, I Can Prep. Thank you so much. A couple anniversaries from some members. Dallas with 32 months. Jordan with 28 months. Thank you all so much. 20 seconds to go. Thank you, mods. Appreciate everything you do for us. This coming through. If you're brand new and you hit that subscribe, we got a penalty called. Welcome to our community. Thank you for having us along with you to entertain you and bring you the hockey game. Tanev is going to the box. We'll be back here tomorrow, 8:30 for Monday Night Prime. If you don't have a Prime, come and join us. Tanev gets a little slash on the hand here of Quinn.
Feels a lot like a trip to me.
So we'll be live 8:30 for the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers, a rematch of the Stanley Cup Finals. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow night. I hope you'll be able to join us, or at least stop in and say hello. 13 seconds to go. Empty net. Power play here for the Sabres. Here's a shot off the draw and a nice stop. Connor Dewar with the backhand. It comes out. 5 seconds to go. Sabres going to try and bring this one in. Yeah, greatest Leaf fan. We're not going to talk about that one. And that's over. This one is said and done. The Maple Leafs come away with the victory. Hildeby, a little bit of a slow start, but he takes the victory. The Maple Leafs get this one done. What a finish. Way to go, Maple Leafs.
Yeah, we did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray!
They couldn't get it going. It took them a while. Here are your goal scorers. Overall, Jack Quinn, he gets his second of the season on the power play from Peterka and Byram. Then Tuck, his 9th from Benson and Thompson. Max Domi, his first from Robertson and McMahon. In the second period, Quinn with his second of the game, his third of the year from Peterka and Samuelson. Nicky Robertson gets his third from McMahon and Domi. John Tavares, his 13th, and it was on the power play from Matthews and Nylander. Then John Tavares with his 14th from Tanev and Larson. Then in the third, we'll call it the natural hat trick, Tavares with his 15th into the empty netter from Nyes and Marner. Richard coming in with some gifted memberships. Richard, thank you so very much. Stick taps for Richard. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you to our gifters. And there it is, coming in. Congratulations to everybody receiving the gift from Richard. Richard, thank you very, very much for that. Gator, Domi, Max, subscribe now. Love that channel name. Congratulations. Thank you all so much. We'll see you tomorrow night. It's going to be a good one. Can't wait. It's going to be a little different, but it's going to be a fun one. Have a great night. Have a great Monday, a great start to your week. For those that have taken off this week because you're flying out of town for the holidays early, please be safe in your travels. We wish you all the best, and we look forward to seeing you as we continue here on the channel. Go Leafs, go. We come back. We get the victory. 5-3 Leafs. From all of us here at the Samuel B12 Experience, we say thank you. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow night. See you, Jay. Take care, Marshall, David, Richard, everybody. I'm out. Good night.